So we don't say long lasting, we don't say wrinkles appear reduced, we say wrinkles on average are reduced by this much in this time.
And that's because these have all been independently tested and tried.
Independent clinical testing, so fully independent. We send the samples away and pay a lot of money, a lot of money, and then they're independently trialed on people, and then they physically measure the depth and the width of wrinkles. It's not a visual assessment. A lot of times when you see adverts on TV, if you look at the small print, it will say visual assessment from 6 feet.
Yeah.
What we do, well not us, what the laboratory does, physically measures with the laboratory equipment depth, width, hydration, firmness of skin, brightness of skin.
So like you said, all of those claims then, they have been backed up, they have been independently tested, all of those results are proven. These aren't, we're not showing you the appearance of, we have actually got them tried and tested, and the results are there for everyone to see clinically and independently.
Yes, and furthermore, more than that, what we do is we test on male and female. We test on different skin types, oily, T-zone, dry, combination. We test on different ethnicities, Asian, Caucasian, Afro-Caribbean, Hispanic. And then we test on 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds. And we actually show you our worst, not our worst results, our lowest results as well. We're totally transparent, so we have a 100% success rate. So we'll show you our lowest results, our highest results, and our average results, and what we always refer to as our average results.
And we are going to show you absolutely all of those. We're going to show you all of the tests. This is an award-winning skincare range, and we are so excited. So tell me a little bit about the awards that you've won with this.
Well, there's lots.
Because there is lots, isn't there?
So we've won awards for most innovative skincare in Europe, in obviously in the UK, in America. Certain products have won their category awards. So the night cream has won a lot of awards, the deep line, the triple has won awards. The hand cream, it actually is probably our second highest award winning.
Really?
Product, the hand cream, yeah.
And for me, I did actually test out the hand cream earlier. I just can't wait to show you the befores and afters and all of the tests, but we are going to start, to be fair, where it all started, aren't we, Richard? Which is with
I don't know yet.
The
you
PM.
Tell me.
So we're going to start with the AM/PM set. We've got a phenomenal price on this set. It is absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. It should retail at £91, and that's because the PM cream itself, the PM serum itself, which is where it all started, is £49.50 on its own. Please, please, please don't. I'm not even going to give you the item number for that product. Please, please do not buy that, okay? Please don't buy it, because it is £49.50 on its own. But today, the duo, as you can see, is £45.99. This is the item number you really need. It's 045001. If, like me, this is your first show and you've never shopped on ShopOnTV before, all you need to do is quote that item number, 041001. You can call 0333 241 241. You can say that any way you like as well, 0333 241 241. Or you can use the website, shopontv.co.uk. And one other thing as well, please do, well, first of all, come and say hello. Please feel free, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Come and say hello to myself and Richard. It would be lovely to actually have your company. But more importantly, if you have any questions for Richard, now is the time. Come and ask the questions to Richard and he can answer them directly, because we have had that before. We've had a lovely lady called Lauren who did come on and send an email in, didn't she, Richard? But we will talk about that a little bit later on. And we will tell you all about Lauren. I'm telling you, we've got so much to tell you this hour. But we are going to start right at the beginning, as I said, with the night cream. And I'd like you to tell me all about this, because am I right in saying this is where it all started?
Yeah, so the night cream, the PM, so we call it the PM and the night cream because in Europe they don't understand AM and PM. So we'll start with the night cream. What I wanted to do was create a singular product that was multi-purpose. So my dream was to create one product that would do everything your skin needs.
Yeah.
So you would cleanse, apply, sleep. And it took just about 2 years to do. And that's what it is. So with this particular product, you cleanse and then you apply it face, eyes, neck, you sleep. There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin. It does not improve. Now, this is a bit of a trick when you apply the product. Well, it's not a trick. We don't want you to waste your money. And so this is a very, very powerful product. So if you use too much, it's not a problem, but you're just wasting your money. So what you do...
Nobody wants you to waste your money. Nobody.
It's probably about 1 pump.
Oh, I mean, that will do your whole face.
That's a petit pois. In America, they don't understand what petit pois is, so I have to say it's just a very small pea. So a very small pea. Now, we put it on the back of the hand. Why do we put it on the back of the hand? I shall show you now. So you apply it like a colour. So you would dot your finger in and then just dot it around your face. Now, the reason you do this is because it's got much less water in it than most products. So when it's on the back of your hand, it's warming. When you dot it around, it's warming on your skin. And that is enough to do your entire face and, believe it or not, down to your neck. And when you then smooth it in, don't press your skin too hard, very soft, and just gently work your way out. You can go around your eyes, that's fine. Not obviously in your eyes, because that's not a good thing. But that's it, just smooth it in, down onto the neck. That's it, sleep. So what does it do? What do you want the night cream to do? What do you want it to achieve? So
I can see the difference from here already with just you applying that. Just the shine and the luminosity it's given you almost instantly.
Exactly. So so you got luminosity, brightness of skin. So we've got to energize the skin. We have to brighten the skin, we have to smooth the skin. So what we want to do is actually show you how much so we don't, when we say hydration is much more important than moisturization is only ever temporary.
So talk us through the hydration and what we're actually seeing here, because this goes back to what we said about it being independently tested. So
yeah, so we don't say long lasting. We measured it, the independent clinical laboratory measured the hydration of the skin before the application of the product. Then they measured it again 12 hours later. So it doesn't take 12 hours to work. What it is that 12 hours after the first and initial application, on average, 117% more hydrated. The lowest figure we got, which would be a 20-year-old, 74%. So we'd like to be totally transparent. So I don't know any other brand that tells you their lowest figures. They usually say up to, which is the top figure. So we give you our highest figure, 181.
181%.
The worst figure is 74% on a 20.
And that is in 12 hours.
That's after 12 hours, after the first and initial application. So I don't know. Well, my son. My teenage son gets 12 hours sleep on a weekend.
Let's not talk about teenage children.
I don't know many other people that get 12 hours sleep. So you wake up more hydrated than what you were before you went to sleep the night before. Which is quite incredible. If you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest.
We're all over.
So that's hydration. Now, hydration, if you're hydrated, you're automatically moisturized. The other thing hydration does is it significantly brightens your skin. So dull skin, sallow, what we call sallow skin, that's a lack of hydration. When you have dry skin, you think, I'm dry. No, that's a lack of oil. So when you're deeply hydrated, you automatically become brighter. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin.
Yeah.
So this is a good thing. What about skin firmness? That's a good one.
And elasticity, right?
Elasticity, skin
And have we got some results for that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, woohoo! It's like magic. So, I mean, these are quite stunning results. 1 hour, the average is 99%, double firmness. So we're not tightening. Tightening is bad, firming is good. Our worst results, 61. And again, we show you our worst results, our lowest results, because we're very proud, they're very good.
That is
but they will be on the 20-year-olds. The average is what we always refer to. If you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest. But now we're showing you the cumulative build. So 99% in 1 hour, 4 weeks, 131, 6 weeks of repeated use, night on night on night. The firmness increased an average of 148. So yes, you get quick, real and visible results, but over time you get better and better and better. And I can demonstrate what elasticity or firmness of the skin is. I've just put it on my hand. I'll show you what happens.
I can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. Honestly, please stay with us throughout the show. We're going to show you so many things, and Richard has got a lot of stories to tell you. Believe me, before the show we have gone through several different things, and he has been telling me lots of different stories, and I'm excited to share them with you. We're already incredibly busy on this show, so please make sure you do check out your baskets. Remember, currently STV, you are on your own, so it's now your opportunity to make sure that you are checking out your baskets, especially for those lower stock items that we have only got today. And if it's in your basket, we cannot guarantee that it is yours. You can't guarantee it's yours until you check it out. Remember, there's only one postage and packaging price for anything that you order in one order, and it's £4.95, which is an absolute bargain. So please make sure you put everything in that first order and check it out, especially as soon as you can, and especially those lower stock items. So going back to the elasticity we were talking about, Richard, can we talk about your hands?
Well, yeah, I'll just put it on this hand here. So this is my real hand, should we say. So if we, so elasticity, if you pinch your skin, how fast does it recover? So, you know, this is the hand I haven't applied. And you can see that shows my age is thin and it recovers quite slowly. Mm-hmm. If I go to this hand, which I've just applied,
oh my God!
You know, and I'm digging in.
I'm going to give it a go. See if you
get in there.
Okay.
Oh, be rougher, darling. Rougher.
Do you know? I genuinely can't. I'm really trying.
So that's firmness and elasticity. Now, this is important for all ages.
Yeah.
But for ladies, when they go through the menopause, you lose 30% of your collagen production. Yeah. And so your skin becomes looser. And a lot less firm.
I feel like you're talking to me about this. I know.
Absolutely not. You're gorgeous. Jeez whiz. So it's especially important there. But, you know, people often say to me, what age do I have to be to use it? Well, people say sort of mid-30s and things like this, but generally it depends on the individual. When you can use it as a preventative 100%, but it's when do you see the first signs of aging, that's when I would recommend start using it.
Because this is all about results, isn't it? Now, speaking of results, have a little look at this. I mean, well, first things first, Richard, talk me through what we are seeing here, because if you've just seen this before and after for the first time, you might not understand. So talk me through what you're seeing. So
on the left-hand side, it's what's called a split image. So on the left-hand side is the before, on the right-hand side is the after. We actually do have another slide which shows you the face.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So on the left-hand side, this lady, 57, she's gorgeous on the left. She's got great skin.
She is absolutely gorgeous.
On the right, this is 1 hour after the first application. You can see her skin is much brighter. Brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. So when you look at the right-hand side, because it's so much brighter, she automatically looks younger. She
does. I mean, my producer was just saying, actually, you can see there's like years knocked off her. And as it says there, in 60 minutes.
In 60 minutes. And then, you know, if you start looking at the forehead area, you can see those lines have slightly reduced on there. And the overall texture of the skin. So the brightness is hydration, yes.
You can really tell the
plumping, yes,
yeah.
but we're also smooth in the skin. So the more light that reflects off the skin, the brighter it looks.
Oh, wow.
This lady, again, is 57. I don't know why they're all 57.
I cannot believe, I'm sorry, and I said this to you earlier, I cannot believe she's 57 even on the left, let alone...
Asian skin ages very, very well. And this lady is Cici. And this, I regard this as a mother-daughter moment.
This is unbelievable. Honestly, for me, this before and after really shows. And as we were saying, this is instant results, 60 minutes. This is not months and months and months of reapplying and reapplying. 60 minutes. This lovely lady who, I'd be pleased to look like her on the left, to be honest, but look how she looks on the right. She looks brighter, she looks younger, she looks more refreshed, she looks more revived.
And these are clinical photos, so we have to actually photograph the camera taking the photograph to prove it's the same filter and it's the same camera. We have to physically measure with a measuring tape the distance from the camera, but we have to prove the lighting, because as you know, if you change the lighting, you can change how you look. So these are real clinical photos. I mean, this is a stunning one. So she's smoother, she's brighter, and that's just 60 minutes. Now, over 8 weeks, you get an even better result.
So it's an
better
accumulative
and better and better. That's just an hour result. And we'll show you the luminosity stats in a moment. So this lady, I think, is about 32. Again, great skin on the left, on the right, much brighter,
yeah,
much
you can
smoother.
actually see in that previous before and after that there is a dullness to her skin on the before, isn't there? And then even though she is a bit younger, you can see that massive transformation in how much brighter her skin is, that luminosity, as you said.
Yeah, 100%. So we do lots and lots of different things. So we're not just firming, we're not just hydrating, we do lots and lots of different things. But one of the main things with the night cream we do, so the results might be reduction in wrinkle, the results are increase in hydration, increase in firmness. One of the things we do to achieve that is that every cell in your body needs something called ATP to do whatever, even to die it needs that energy. Without that you'd be a gooey mess on the floor. And what we do is that we actually increase your natural ATP production by up to 65%.
Yeah.
So you have the energy of younger skin, and then we do lots of clever things to get your skin to do what it should have done and what it used to do sort of 20 years ago. So we physically make your skin act and look younger.
And for me, when you say you do these clever things, and this is obviously you are the founder of My Instant Effects. Just talk to us very quickly, Richard, about your history in this industry, because I love the claim you make about if I was to meet you in the street and I mentioned a brand. Tell us more about that.
Oh, well, I've never met any woman in the UK who hasn't used a product I've been involved with ever, and I proved it to you earlier.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I think I mentioned a hair brand or a product that I've used years ago, and yet Richard had been involved in it. So yeah, it was just unbelievable.
Yeah, so it's about been involved. We've I don't know, 1,500, 2,000 products to market, something like that.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've taken knowledge from that, and obviously knowledge from estheticians, etc. So I had, sort of all of the experience in terms of what ingredients have what's called efficacy to actually do things, and I knew how much to put in. So a lot of brands and a lot of products will say contains vitamin C from oranges grown on the Sicilian coast, warmed by Mediterranean air, fed by volcanic waters, rich in minerals and enzymes, and it sounds great. And then they say vitamin C is proven to brighten your skin. So you look at it and you think, oh, this product says it'll brighten my skin, but it's not. It's saying either product contain vitamin C over there, and vitamin C can do it. What we say is we will brighten your skin, but we don't just say that.
So they are all rich in such great things.
We will brighten your skin by this much in this much time. Now to do that you have to have increased inclusion levels of the actives.
And you need to know exactly how much to put in to achieve that.
Yeah, so in terms of things like vitamin C, we use stabilized vitamin C, which is more expensive, but in the night cream and in the day cream actually, there's more vitamin C in those two products than most vitamin C products.
Wow.
And that's just one of the actives. So there is more vitamin C in there than most products that say I am a vitamin C. And that's just one of the actives. So the night cream gives you that. If we can get the luminosity stats, is just brightness of skin, and we can just show you how that moves over time. So you would cleanse, apply at night, then sleep. Everything else, everything your skin needs is achieved and is catered for within that one application. If we haven't got the luminosity stats, we can go on to the AM because
No, we'll go on to the
PM
AM.
is there. So with the AM, most people call a day cream a moisturiser. Moisturisation is only ever temporary, so you would know this. If
Yeah.
you go into a professional makeup artist, the first thing they do is spray your face with water
Yes.
because that makes your skin smoother.
Dewy.
But long lasting, it only lasts for about 2 hours, so you're only measuring against 2 hours. Is long lasting 2 hours? Is long lasting relative to everyone
And that's
else 1 hour?
Yeah, and that's exactly it, isn't it? So how long is long lasting, whereas this has all been exactly proven, tested?
Well, with this particular product, moisturisation, hydration, we thought we want it to be long lasting. So we measured it 24 hours after the first and initial application. 24 hours later, on average, I think I'm right in saying 26% more hydrated.
Before you do, because actually it's so busy out there already. So I'm just going to quickly remind you of the details here. Before we go in to talk more about the AM, let me quickly remind you that the PM is where it all started. And I think I've heard Richard say before that if you were to buy one product, make sure you get hold of the PM. But please don't buy the PM on its own. It helps to diminish lines and wrinkles. It helps to improve that hydration, which we all want. It's not about the moisture, it's about the hydration. It's any skin type, it's any ethnicity, it's any gender, whether you're male or female. If you're in my house, this would work across the board, which is great because I don't have a single product in my house that ends up staying mine. I either lose it to my husband or I lose it to my teenage children. So this is a great duo for me to take home. So let me just please remind you of the item number. It's 045001. This is a fantastic duo. Please remind you that the PM on its own is £49.50. £49.50 just on its own, but please, we do not want you to buy that. We want you to buy this duo. You're getting the equivalent of the AM for less than the price that you'd be getting for just the PM, saving £45. Remember, if you would like, you can also spread the cost using your PayPal Pay-in 3 if you have a PayPal account, and you can shop on the website www.ShopOnTV.co.uk, or you can give us a call 03333 241 241. And please don't forget, you can email our studio at shopontv.co.uk. We would love to hear from you. We'd love to know that you are watching, and we'd love to pass your questions to Richard. And also, if you have maybe you've used Richard's products before and you would really like to tell Richard what you think of them, because we would really like to hear that. And later on, we are going to hear from the lovely Lauren, who did just that, and you will be blown away by her amazing story. So, Richard, please tell me about AM.
AM, so most people will call it...
We want to talk about the hydration and the luminosity here, because that's the big story with the AM.
Yeah, so most people call a day cream a moisturiser. Moisturisation is only ever temporary, so we wanted to create long-lasting hydration. So we had it measured 24 hours after the first and initial application. So 24 hours after, so you apply it at 8 o'clock on Monday, at 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, on average 27% more hydrated than what you were 24 hours before. Our lowest result, 12%, was on a 20-year-old, highest 40%.
That is incredible.
If you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest. So moisturisation is and hydration, really important, nicely covered. Then the next thing we want to do is we want to make your skin much brighter. So you use a lot of, I'm not saying you, but one uses a lot of makeup.
I'd really like to. Don't leave me out.
Accentuate your good points and maybe cover up what you consider your bad points.
Yeah.
We have
it's the luminosity here.
Yeah, we have a saying that why fake it? So why not just have the skin yourself? So luminosity build 8% on average in 30 minutes. Now 8% doesn't sound a lot. If you're to go for laser treatment sort of burns off the top layer of skin to get your cells to renew and brighten your skin.
And if that's your thing, with the burning off your skin.
Best expected results, 7 to 9%. So we're giving you laser results inside, on average, inside of 30 minutes.
So without that invasive treatment, without the burning off your skin, you are getting...
And without the £500 price
And
tag.
the price tag, absolutely. Look at the price on this. Unbelievable price on this here, $45.99 for both the AM and the PM. It's just incredible. Remember, all you need is that item number, 045001 is your item number, and you can just quote that on the phone or on the website. Pop it in your basket, but please remember to check it out. We are incredibly busy today because we have some low stock items as well. So we need to make sure that you're putting everything in that basket and checking it out. £4.95 in just one order, which is incredible postage and packaging. So have a look at some of the befores and afters, Richard, is that okay?
Yes, let's do that. So this lady, we test on all ethnicities, as I've mentioned. So we like to try and show you befores and afters of different ethnicities, different ages. This lady is, I think she's around about 35. So on the left-hand side, the before, she's got great skin, but you can see it's a lot duller. On the after, you can see it's a lot brighter, a lot smoother, and she looks a lot younger.
She looks rested, doesn't she? She looks like she's had a really good rest, night's sleep. She's had a holiday. I want to look like she looks on the right. That's what I would like. So I'd like to wake up every morning and look like she does.
Yeah, that's actually the wrong way around. It's the right-hand side, I think, is the before, and the left-hand side is the after.
Yeah, you can see. You can. I mean, you can.
So if you look at the cheek
tell.
area, you can see how much brighter that is. So
we should probably label them, but actually, you can really tell which one's before and after because one's dewy.
Yeah, and this lady, Avril, she's quite a famous personality in her own right. You'll see on a lot of adverts, a lot of TV.
Oh, yes.
Again, she's got great skin on the left. She's 57. She's got great skin. She looks beautiful on the right-hand side. Look how much brighter. This is just 30 minutes.
Especially under the eyes, Richard, isn't it?
So you got changes under the eye. You look at the brightness of the skin.
Yes.
How much less makeup would she now use on the right than from the left? The other thing I want to draw your attention to is what we call the A-frame, the sort of the cheeks.
Yeah, the cheekbones, the jawline.
So what this product also does is that even within a short space of time, it gives you more apple-like cheeks. So it's a hydrator, it's a brightener, it's a corrector, it's a primer, it's a multi-purpose product, single-use product. Go face, eyes, neck. Again, freshly cleansed skin. You put it on the back of your hand, a petit pois size, dot it around, smooth it in. 2 minutes, you can apply makeup if you want to apply makeup. Yeah. So we have lots of customers who, what we call front of house, so reception people, hairdressers, they stop wearing makeup on a daily basis. So they go out, when I say naked, I mean naked skin, naked face. They just put on a bit of mascara.
But this is, like, as you said, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, these results you're seeing. So that my instant effects are giving you those instant effects. And look at, I mean, for men and women.
Yeah, I mean, this guy caused quite a stir on set, to be honest. Most of our team are females, and he had a lot of attention.
Well, did they see you before they saw him?
Unfortunately,
yes. Yeah, he is gorgeous, but he's gorgeous in before. But look at his after.
Again, you've got
incredible.
Much smoother skin, much more homogeneous. What do I mean by homogeneous? That's a funny word. Much smoother, much...
it's much more even, isn't it?
Even skin tone. That was the word I was looking for. I knew you were here for a reason.
Thank you. I've done my bit now. It's over to you.
And again, look under the eyes. The eyes look more rested. How much younger does he look? Now, for him, he was blinking a handsome devil before, but he still, to me, I would say he looks about 4 or 5 years younger.
He absolutely does.
So he looks 34 on the left, and then after maybe 29.
Richard, has he used anything else on this? Because for me, I'm just looking at his lips as well.
He may have, inside the 30 minutes, he may have used the lip plumper.
Yeah,
well, he probably did. So that would be the effects of the lip plumper.
Oh my word! If you honestly, you really do need to make sure that you please add in the lip plumper if you are going for anything on this show. Pop that in your basket as well and check that out, because I can't wait to show you some of the befores and afters that are going to come up with the lip plumper. But it's great as a general moisturiser, and also for those of us that don't wear lipstick. I'm one of those people. I cannot wear lipstick. I was telling Richard earlier that I just cannot wear it. Sadly, it really doesn't agree with me. I find it really irritating. I don't find a colour that I like. It then blends all over my face, and so I have now refuse to wear lipstick. Yes, otherwise I look a little bit like a joker, but this, the lip plumper, pop it in your basket now with your duo. Look at that incredible saving, £11.50. It's just £19.99. If you're considering going for those other treatments to plump your lips, maybe, just maybe, go for this first, because you'll see these results, because it is, again, the results are instant. So anyway, back to the AM PM, which is a fantastic duo. We were talking about the befores and afters that we saw just now, and we saw that lovely gentleman that came and caused a stir in your office, and we saw those great results. But no, hopefully Grant's not, but he obviously was lovely, but quite frankly, so are you, Richard.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're lovely as well.
You're
But we
a very fine, gorgeous filly yourself.
Oh, well, thank you. So we're going to have a lovely show today, we really are. Let's talk about the luminosity that we were talking about.
Yeah, so luminosity, we showed you with the night cream, we got you at round about 8% at 4 weeks of repeated use. With the AM, you get 8% on average within just 30 minutes. Again, we're totally transparent. We show you our lowest figures. Number one, to show you we had 100% success rate. Every single person measured significant improvement, and that would be on a 20-year-old. Again, if you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest, but you know, the best expected result from laser is 7 to 9%.
And this is why I love this before and after so much, because when you initially see it and you see 8%, you think, why do they keep showing me 8%? But I think the difference for me is that if you were going to go for that invasive laser treatment, burning off your skin, you're not going to get a much better result. You're going to get between
best expected is 7 to 9. Best expected.
Whereas this is a result in just 30 minutes, and then you will get an accumulative effect, because all of your products have that accumulative effect, and you're just going to get better and better and better and better.
100%. So on the day cream, we did a shorter time trial. So I think the longest we did was about 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It was the night cream that we went out all the way up to 8 and 10 weeks, and we show you that cumulative build. You know, I always say, if there's one product you can afford, if there's one product you can buy, it's the PM. You will never, ever, ever regret that product.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, Barbara, we've just had an email in, which is why I would love to mention it, because I thank you so much for emailing in. I really appreciate it. It's lovely, lovely to hear that you are watching and that you've come to email us and say hello. So Barbara, thank you. Barbara, Richard, is 69. So she is asking, will it help her?
100%. We've proven it will. So we test all the way up to 70-year-olds. Now, what I'm often asked is...
Oh, I'm excited for you, Bob.
Or what I'm often quoted is, my skin's to this, my skin's to that, nothing's going to work. Well, the worse your skin is, the more dramatic the changes will be. So what we can do, Barbara, is that we can do two things, actually. Will it work on you? 100% yes, it will. So what we always recommend you do is you get your phone, take a picture before you do anything, and then the next day after using the product, take a picture and then flick between the two. You will see the differences yourself. Within 3 or 4 days, anyone who knows you will start saying you look well. They never say your wrinkles have gone down. I'm not saying you have any, because I don't know. They won't say your skin looks brighter. They won't say your skin looks firmer. They won't say your skin looks hydrated. All they'll say is you look well. That's it. And if you have any concerns or whatever, if you go onto our website, which is mieskincare.com, and you contact us, and as long as you say Barbara from SOTV and Richard said, we'll put you in touch with one of our estheticians if you have any particular issues, and they can give you personal advice, and we'll do that for free for you, Barbara.
Word.
But we can take your email address and we can sort that out, and we could even phone you or do a Zoom.
That's amazing. Like that. Oh, Barbara, thank you so much for emailing. I really appreciate it. Please make sure you do keep your emails coming in and keep your questions coming in. studio@shopontv.co.uk. Remember, please do jump ahead of us. Go and browse on our website. You can see everything, all of the products that we've got on today's show. If you do want the AM and PM, please make sure you go for the fantastic duo, because honestly, for that price of just the 1 PM, you're getting both for less and then it's just that one P&P price of £4.95. 045001. Stay right there. We'll be back in a minute. Hello, good morning and welcome to all of our ITV1 viewers. It is an absolute pleasure to have your company. My name is Kerry Hendry and I'm joined by the amazing Richard, who you will see very, very shortly, because today's show is all about My Instant Effect skincare. We've just been telling STV all about it, and we have been also telling STV viewers, sorry, we gave them a little bit of a preview, that we are very low in stock on some of these items. I'm sorry, I know that they were here first, what can you do? But just say hello. Okay, say hello to Richard very quickly.
Hello.
And then we're going to tell you very, very quickly about some of the amazing products that we have got very low stocks of. So if you are a returning customer, please make sure you jump ahead of us. Jump on the website, you know what you're looking for. You know you've come, you know exactly the items that are going to be flying out today. And today we have loads to show you. But the lash and brow, really, really low stocks. The deep line elixir, really low stocks. So please, please, guys, the triple eye complex, it is back in stock. We have not had that product, as you know, we haven't had it for months and months, but today we have it back in stock for you. So please make sure you jump ahead of us, go for it. But we're going to start with you. Most of you know it, but if you don't know, we're going to start with the My Instant Effect Skincare and Richard, all with the AM and PM. And we're going to give you a quick preview on what this is. So it's all about the AM and PM. Now, the entire range started with the PM Recovery Serum, and I'm going to tell you all about this in a bit later on. But in 30 seconds, Richard, can you give us a little bit about the night and the day?
The night cream and the day cream. So the night cream, there is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin that it does not improve. So if you just think about that for a minute,
I can't believe it.
There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin.
There's nothing you can complain about. There's nothing you can moan about. There's nothing you can point out that you could not target. Look at this lady.
Nothing you can comment or measure about your skin, it does not improve.
That's amazing. I mean, look at this lady. Can I just highlight, this is in 60 minutes. These results that you are seeing are in 60 minutes. Look, she looks great on the before, don't get me wrong. She's 57, Richard was telling me, and I think she looks great. But look at the after, 60 minutes. These are the results you are going to see. Luminosity, hydration, just brightness. That is the PM. And then also, you have got the AM results. Have a little look at this. This is all about your hydration, your luminosity. I mean, you may know this lovely lady. She's beautiful, as you can see, but look at how much more energized, awake, alive she looks on the after. And this is just 30 minutes. And it's not just for the ladies. No, this is a skincare range for any gender, any skin, any ethnicity. And there's your item number just there. It's 045001 and it's £45.99. We're already incredibly busy on this, and that's because you already know that this is a fantastic, fantastic duo. And 10% of the stock has already gone to our STV viewers who joined slightly earlier. So please, ITV, just jump in and make sure that you check your baskets out. We have got quite a lot coming up on today's show though, so please make sure you stay with us. First of all, we're going to go to our neck and chest now. Richard, tell me about this.
Well, I originally developed this as a favour for my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law at the time was 65, and back in the day...
You did a favour for your mother-in-law, so you get, that's nice. You get on well with you.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Oh,
better than the wife, actually. But anyway, so she 65 at the time. So when you look at the left-hand side, you can see turkey neck. You know, you can see loose skin, and those dark lines are actually deep wrinkles, so light doesn't get to the bottom of the wrinkle. Now, her name's Suzanne. She hates me every time I bring this
yeah, because you can see the after, that line that's almost whitened because you can see that white patch there. That's where the line has now been removed.
Exactly. So Suzanne clearly likes the sun, and anyone who's over 40
It hasn't kissed the sun, absolutely.
back in the day, we didn't used to use any sun care, and in fact, ladies used to use this little sort of mirror device to shine the sun back up into
I'm
into
definitely
the
sure
neck.
my in-laws did that, absolutely.
And you know, Suzanne clearly likes the sun, you know, and at 65, from the chest up, she looked older than her mother. From the chest down, she's still pretty hot, to be honest. Anyway, so her neck was given her away. So on the left-hand side, you can see loose skin, you can see duller skin, you can see those dark lines.
This is a quick preview, Richard, I'm just warning you.
Oh, sorry. On the right-hand side,
we've got so much to show
look
them
at
on, we're
those
going to
white
go
lines.
into
The
so
white
much
lines
detail,
are deep lines that
Yeah.
we've pulled out. Those are the base of a wrinkle where the sun never got.
No, that's amazing. It's just that you can, it's just that you can jump ahead of us. We're trying to go through to show them exactly what they need to buy in this show, because we have got some very, very low in stock items that we really want you to jump ahead of and get them in your basket and check them out. Okay, so now we're going to move on. And we're going to go for our deep line elixir. Tell me a little bit about this, because do you know what, Richard? Already 10% of the stock has gone, and we've only just been joined by the ITV1
Really
viewers.
always sells out, this one. It's very, very simplistic product, this one. We call it a instant confidence booster. If you want to reduce any line on your face in a quick period of time, this is it. On average, 79% reduction of a wrinkle in 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at those wrinkles on the top of her forehead. That is incredible. And that is in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes. Targeted deep line elixir. You target any line on your face or any way you want. You apply the product. We'll show you how to do that. 10 minutes later.
That's a £13 saving, just £19.99. Okay, and now we're going to go on to the lash and brow. Now, I don't really feel like I need to say a lot about this, guys, because I know that, and we're not going to do the science behind it just yet, because to be honest, I know that you already know that this is a fantastic item. I know that this sells out time and time again. I know this is a firm favourite of yours. So it's 032 337. I know you love it. Just please make sure you check it out, because we do not have deep stocks of it. We just want to highlight this. Richard, talk us through this.
What does the product do? You apply it like a mascara. It thickens your lash. It's not a mascara. It doesn't deposit fibres. It physically makes your lashes 20% thicker in 2 minutes. If you use it for 14 days, 40% thicker, 20% longer, also works on brows. This always sells out.
Yes,
and
it
you've only
does.
ever got lower stocks. You had a little bit left over from the last show, and you will get no more until July, August. So once this stock is gone, it's gone.
Oh my word. So 20% of the stock has already sold out on that. And once this goes, we don't actually know when that's going to be back. So
July, August earliest.
yes, please.
It's all sold.
Oh my word. Okay, so please.
Korea and Asia has bought the lot.
Yes. So you're actually going to miss the summer if you don't get this. Please just put it in your basket, check it out. But make sure, if you are going to check your basket out, pop everything in that you even want to try, because it's one P&P, remember, £4.95 for absolutely everything in one order. So just put everything in your basket and check it out, especially if you want that lash and brow. It's just £23.99. Okay. So then one more thing that we just need to talk through very quickly to make sure that we get ahead is the back in stock. We haven't had it for months, have we, Richard? We haven't had it for months. It's the Triple Complex Eye Lift Serum. Very quickly, Richard.
So the original was the eye lift, which I developed for a world famous megastar.
Oh my goodness, yes, this is the thing, the world famous megastar. I can't wait to hear more about the story.
4 years later, she came back and said, "Can I have a stronger one?" So this is approximately 10 times more powerful, 5 times quicker. So what does it do? It takes down puffiness, it takes down darkness, it takes down crow's feet even within 5 minutes. What does it do? Well, do I have to talk about it? She's 57, she's Avril. This is 15 minutes, like literally 15 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Puff down, lines down, look at the crow's feet, they've completely disappeared. And if you look above the eye as well, above the eye's got a lot brighter, and it's given her a bit of a lift straight away. But that's just 15 minutes.
I can't believe.
There's no makeup.
I cannot believe that.
So even after 2 minutes, you can apply makeup if you wish. So on the top, she'd be using concealer. On the after, nothing required. Again, we say, why fake it?
Yeah.
Why fake your eye when you can have it?
I mean, look at that. Look at those. Look at the under eye. Look at the above the eye. Look at just look at everything. As Richard said, look at the crow's feet. 059919. It is back in stock. Oh, I'm so excited to make sure that we have this. So please make sure that you check that basket out. You're with us for the next 2 hours. It's an absolute pleasure to have your company. But whilst we are here, I think the best thing for you to do is come and say hello. It'd be so nice to hear from you. Richard and I would love it. And Richard is desperate to get your questions. studio@shopontv.co.uk. We have already had some comments. We've had the lovely Barbara come in before you joined us, ITV. And she was 69. She wanted to know if the AM and PM duo would help her skin at 69. And Richard said absolutely, because it is every gender, every ethnicity, every skincare, every problem. It has been independently proven. So while we're on this subject, Richard, someone else that emailed in a little while ago was Lauren. Tell us about Lauren.
Yeah, so Lauren emailed in and she had a question about, she has a skin condition, psoriasis. And so what we said was, you know, we'll take your details and we'll arrange for a personal appointment with either myself or one of our estheticians. So she talked to Anne-Marie, who's one of our senior estheticians. She looked at the skin and they talked about medication she was on. And we said, yes, you can use the, I think it was the AM and the PM actually. But, you know, just take it easy. First of all, just put a little bit behind your ear and make sure there's nothing going on. And then she she replied and said, oh my God, this is the first cream I've ever been able to use, ever. And that was the story of Lauren.
Okay.
I think we got her actual quotes.
So let's have a look at the words, shall we? Because these are actually Lauren's words herself. So as you can see from here, I mean, sadly, both Richard and I are over 40 and our eyes aren't quite what they used to be. I don't know about you, Richard.
I can read them.
Oh, go on then.
Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone for highlighting my skin problem. I was so shocked to be mentioned and considered for the help he has offered. He being me. I'm so made up. Thank you so much.
Clarifying.
I received your AM/PM duo pack today after emailing you last week with concerns about my psoriasis.
And this was a week later, wasn't it, Richard? This email was a week later. After
Yeah, and then my face has never felt better or calmer for months. It hasn't interfered with my skin at all. Very smooth, non-greasy.
And that's just after 1 day.
That's just after 1 day. Haven't had any aggravation all day. Great relief, thank you. And the wonderful Anne-Marie, our esthetician. And then after a week, she replied as well. She added additional comments about, you know, if fine lines have reduced, under eye issues have reduced, etc., etc. But, you know, that was quite a long series of emails. We just tried to take out bits and pieces there. Yeah, but if you need, if you have any particular individual problems that are unique to you, then we will offer, you can speak to one of our estheticians. Now, we can't do that if 300 people suddenly emailed in. No, we charge our estheticians out at £500 an hour. But, you know, if you want to call in and say you have a particular problem, which
I'd
is
love
unique
to hear from you. Please do.
we will arrange for a one-to-one consultation with either myself or one of our senior estheticians, like we did for Lauren.
So please make sure you do email us in here, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Come and say hello. Come and speak to us. We'd love to hear from them, wouldn't we?
Yeah, well,
and then ask your questions. That's
I tell you what I think you want to know,
Yeah.
but actually, is it what you want to know?
That's
I
so
mean,
true.
if you ask, we'll get you the questions. If I can't answer them, we will take your name and I will get back to you tomorrow, the next day. Well, actually, it's today now, isn't it?
It is
We'll
today.
come back to you today.
Yes, it's the
with
morning.
an answer.
Speaking of
if
morning,
I can't help you, if I can't answer you right now.
speaking of AM and PM, and whether it's day or night, let's talk about our duo. That leads us very nicely in. So for anyone who's just joined us,
a segue.
it was a little bit of a segue.
So the
So what
PM,
is the PM? Yeah.
the night cream. Funnily enough, you use it at night. So freshly cleansed skin. So freshly cleansed skin, you simply one pump. It's about one pump. It's a petit pois size.
Petit pois.
On
My
the back of the
favourite
hand. The reason we ask you to put it on the back of the hand is we don't want you to waste your money. And why don't we want you to waste your money? Because money's important, right?
And this
cost of living crisis.
This petit pois, this is going to do your entire face
And neck.
That is incredible.
So the reason we say put it on your hand is that we want you to apply it a bit like a colour. So you just dip your finger in. So you wouldn't smother a colour on. You would just dab it around and then work it in with one of your brushes, right? So you just dot your finger in, dot the product
Well, you
around
actually
your
can
face.
see it goes a really long way.
Yeah, and then you smooth it in. Don't press too hard, just smooth it in. So cleanse, apply, smooth in, go around the eyes, this is okay. And then once you smooth it in, always go from the inside to the out because that helps lymphatic drainage. Don't forget to get down on your neck. And that's it. So the reason we do that is that it has...
I'm going to get this little bit, sorry about that.
Oh, do that again. The reason we
I
do
am a mum, sorry.
It's
exactly what I do to my
it
children.
contains less water, so it's got more actives in it. So when it's on the back of the hand, it's warming, and then when you dot it around the skin, it's warming, and it becomes what we call more mobile. And then you just smooth that in, and it's just a petit pois. So that this
pois, I love
container here will last
Don't
you a
waste the
minimum
product. Yeah,
of 3
absolutely.
months. A minimum of 3 months. On average, with me, it's 4.5, 5 months.
That is
But
incredible.
we'll always say 3 months.
Just amazing.
So you literally cleanse, apply, sleep,
Yeah.
that's it. There is nothing you can comment or measure about your skin, it does not improve.
Yeah.
So do we hydrate? Yes.
So there's
For how
nothing
long?
that I could say. There's no issues that I would say, because everyone has issues, you know, everyone can point out something. I find that I think I have a real dullness to my skin. I have my real circles around my eyes, quite dull, dark circles.
Would we brighten your skin? Absolutely 100% guaranteed.
Oh.
Well, we take down puffiness with this particular product 100%. It wouldn't take down as much as our specific eye
Yeah.
product, but it will take them down.
I mean, that's incredible, isn't it? I mean, we're all very harsh on ourselves, aren't we? So, but every single person has their own issues with them. And what you're saying, this is going to target.
There is nothing you can comment
There
or
is
measure in a laboratory that it does not improve. So every test known to man has been used on this product, and every single participant measured significant gain.
So we mentioned hydration, didn't we? So talk us through this slide, Richard.
So hydration is drinking a glass of water. Moisturization is sitting in a bath of water. Hydration is much more important, much longer lasting. Moisturization only ever lasts for about 2 hours. So hydration, we don't say long lasting. We measured it 12 hours after the first and initial application. So I don't know, other than my teenage son, I don't know anyone who gets 12 hours sleep. He can.
Oh my word, let's not
But
talk about
12
teenagers
hours-
and sleep.
So you wake up more hydrated than what you were before you went to sleep. So on average, 117%. We show you our lowest figures. We're totally transparent. We like to show you our lowest figures because we're very proud of them.
I think that's
and
incredible.
also,
Absolutely.
it shows and demonstrates we had a 100% success rate. Our worst result was 12 hours later, 74% more hydrated. Stunning. Then we go on to, say, skin firmness. We've got about 80 of these stats, right?
Yeah.
We're just showing you a few. Elasticity, firmness of the skin. If you pinch your skin, how fast does it recover? So when we're younger, we can hardly pinch
So
our
the
skin.
elasticity is like the firmness, isn't it? And the pinch test that we were doing earlier, which we will show you very soon. So the elasticity is all about the firmness, but like you said earlier, you want firmness, you don't want tightness. It's very different. isn't it?
Tightening is bad,
Yes,
firming is good.
exactly.
Tightening actually makes your skin worse over time.
Yes.
So in just 1 hour, the average is 99%. Then we're showing you what's called the cumulative build. So after 4 weeks, it's gone to 131. In 6 weeks, it's gone to an average of 148%. So over time, it gets better and
I love this, and this is what I absolutely love so
and
much.
then again, we show you our lowest results. We're totally transparent. Our worst result was give somebody double the firmness of skin. Again, if you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest.
I feel
If
like
you're
you're
under
talking
40,
to me, Richard, every time you say
lowest
that.
than average.
You
Yeah, but
feel
you've
like
got
it.
great skin, but we've still
You're picking
achieved
on me.
that. We would achieve those statistics there. And then we can talk about, we haven't got a slide for it, but skin barrier function, right? Skin barrier function is just a number. It doesn't matter what the numbers
And
mean.
is it true that after 25 you start to lose collagen? And
It's in your 20s, but we can call it 25. You lose 1% a year
Knew there was a reason.
every year.
Yeah.
That's the same for men and women. Unfortunately,
oh no,
for
you're
ladies,
gonna pick on me again.
well, not you. Ladies during menopause lose 30%.
Oh.
and that's your cushion, that's your plumpness, that's your firmness. All of that diminishes hugely over that short time frame. And so this is great help for that.
This is exactly, it's okay, because this is what you need. And look at the befores and afters, because for me, these are these ladies, Richard, and I can't even believe this anyway, 57 she is. Is that right?
Yeah, she's 57.
I can't believe it.
So on the left-hand side, she's beautiful, got great skin. On the right-hand side, she's still got great skin, but now it's brighter and it's firmer.
I can't do that,
so
sorry.
brighter, yes,
You
my
have to do that,
Welshness.
yeah, you're going to have to do that by yourself. You're going to have to do that by yourself.
Really hard. So the first one was a split screen. Now we're showing you the two separate faces, just 1 hour apart. These are clinical photos.
I can't
They're
believe
not
that's
photoshopped.
60 minutes.
So you can see how much brighter the skin is. And with brighter skin is associated with more youthful skin. So just the brightness of the skin, she looks younger. We're also plumping and firming the skin. So we firm the skin, as we just showed you, 99% on average in just 1 hour. So when we say the brightness of skin, I think this is about 5%.
That's
right?
amazing.
So what 5%? What does 5% mean? 5% means that.
Yeah, I mean that's. You think 5%? Oh, you would not be able. Look at that. That's incredible. And now moving on to this lovely lady.
This is Cece. Again, you'll see her a lot if you recognise. If you look at the face,
Well,
you'll start
Cece,
to recognise that face.
Is incredible.
A lot. This is like a mother-daughter moment.
Yeah.
This is just 60 minutes.
This is like me and my daughter Lila. I mean, I wish it was like me on the left, to be honest. But yeah, that is like me and my daughter Lila, a before and after, and that's just 60 minutes using this PM cream.
Yeah, exactly. So just we've applied, or she's applied the cream actually, and 60 minutes later, that's the result. And these are clinical photos. They're not photoshopped or anything like that. We have to prove it's the same lighting, it's the same camera. We actually have to take a photo of the camera taking the photo of the model to prove it's the same filter and it's the same light, etc., etc. So again, how much younger does she look on the right? To me,
she has dropped years,
15,
hasn't she? Yeah.
To me, 15 years maybe.
At least, yeah.
Now, we can't promise that to everyone.
Yeah,
that's a
individual
particularly
results may vary.
stunning result. So we do it in all skin types, all ethnicities. This lady is, I think,
a bit younger, isn't she? She's a bit younger
32.
than the two previous models that we've seen, but still, you can see that instant result.
Yeah, so on the left-hand side, great skin. On the right-hand side, sorry, it's the other way around
60
now.
minutes.
On the right.
We do need to name these
They
stuff,
should be things.
yeah.
So you can see it's much brighter, much more youthful, much smoother, much more even skin toned.
Yeah, amazing.
And that, again, that's just 60 minutes. So
She
does
actually
it work
looks like
on?
she's got foundation on. The even skin tone on that after is incredible.
Yeah, when we do live models, well, obviously our models will be live. When we do live demonstrations on stage, we actually get a cloth, a damp cloth, and we have to prove there's no makeup on.
That's
because it looks like they're wearing makeup.
And as you said, that means they can be, your words, naked.
Exactly, naked face-wise. And with the AM, you know, we have a lot of people. We would call them like front of house people, hairdressers, receptionists, maitre d's, waitresses, this kind of thing. They stop wearing makeup on a daily basis.
In your office?
No, this is clients.
Clients. All of your clients are now pretty much naked.
I'd like to think so. Yes, I wouldn't say everyone, but we have a lot of comments to say, I now don't wear makeup. All I do is just put a mascara on the day. You've saved me so much time. Like you, for instance, you've got children, 3 children, teenagers.
Yes.
They can be a little irksome in the morning.
I mean, I love my children, obviously, but absolutely. And as we talked about, sleep.
All the time?
They can sleep. That's all I can say. They can definitely sleep.
So how much time would one save in the morning if you don't have to, you know, layer on your makeup and use your illuminating powder and use this and use your concealer and then your eyeshadow? I don't even know all the names of these things.
I think that's the thing as well, isn't it? That actually what we're doing is reducing the need to actually hide the problem areas that we're trying to target. Exactly.
Have it. Don't fake it. And as a lady, that's an important one, right?
We have an apology to make, Richard.
Oh.
So, and I'm not okay. I'm not going to blame Richard and myself. I'm going to blame my lovely producer Leslie, who gave us the wrong name. But it was Laura, not Lauren, who emailed in about her psoriasis issue, and she has just emailed in again. So thank you, Laura. It's so great that you're watching again. Hopefully you're rebuying because you absolutely love the product, because you've just emailed in to say that she absolutely loves the product, Richard. So thank you, Laura. I really, really love that you're watching again. And this is what you said when you've just emailed in. You said it's a fantastic product and that you are absolutely loving it. The psoriasis on your face is slowly fading, which is just incredible. And her face has never, ever felt so smooth. She loves the product. And that was a live review that has just come in. So please do make sure that you contact our studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk. Ask any questions you like. Any questions you like for the lovely Richard, and we've got lots more coming up in our show. So Richard is here waiting to answer your questions, and yeah, tell me about what you just think about Laura messaging in.
Well, truthfully, it's very humbling when you hear things like that, and we get you know, a lot of emotional responses really on certain things about, you have changed my life.
I
they are very
literally
emotional.
love what she said about the psoriasis on her face is going. I mean, it does almost make you
We have a lot of clients that have never been able to use any product on their face other than just water.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than water, nothing. And they can use and have been able to use the AM and PM.
And this is your experience, Richard. This is your experience in the industry that has been able to help Laura. And she's getting those amazing results. And she loves it. And through Shop on TV as well, we're going to take a little bit of credit. So thank you. Thank you, STV viewers, and thank you, ITV1. And thank you for joining us, because we've been able to bring you these amazing products of Richard's, which we're thrilled to be able to bring you these fantastic products from Richard. He is award-winning. He is incredible, and we're going to tell you so much more about Richard's story and so much more about certain other stories about some of these products that were made for superstars with one name, I might add, and we'll tell you more about that very, very soon. But what I'd really love to say right now is that we are incredibly busy. We are so busy. Please check out your baskets. Make sure you don't miss out, because we have items on the show today which are really low in stock. So we want to make sure that you get hold of yours, because some of these are not going to be back in stock before the summer, and we do not want you missing out on those, because they won't be back till post-August. So check out the website, jump ahead of us. If we are not showing you what you would like to see right now, jump ahead of us, go on the website. It's www.shopontv.co.uk. The only thing we're going to say is the only do not we're going to give you is do not buy those last 2 items. Please, please, please. And I know, I can see why it happens, because the image is quite confusing. The bottom image is the PM cream on its own. Please do not buy that. We're not even going to show you the item number. Don't look. I'm not going to read it out to you. Do not buy it. It's £49.50 on its own. Please don't buy that. On the top one, it's the AM and PM duo. It is your favourite. It's your firm favourite. You can see the saving there. And you are getting both the PM and the AM for that price on your screen. £45.99 for both. Not for one, for both. So all you need to do is order and check out your baskets, or you can give us a call, 0333 241 241. And so sorry, while you're checking out the baskets, just make sure you do please pop in that deep line elixir. I'm not sure we're even going to get to the opportunity to talk about this in more detail, which is a shame, because this is the superstar story. But just in case we don't get to it, what's this for, Richard?
It will take down any line on your face, an average of 79% in just 10 minutes.
Wow.
And the up to figure, the top figure is 100%.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
So we call it an instant confidence booster. It's primarily used for an occasion. So you've got a dinner party, you've got a school reunion, there's a wedding, there's an interview, there's a meeting at work, whatever it is.
I have just got
when you just have one of those things that you just think, I just want to look that bit better. So it's got less cumulative build than all of our other products, but it's the biggest instant effect. So 79% in just 10 minutes, and it's still there 53. It's still there sort of 8, 10, 12 hours later. So it's not,
This
wow,
is
that's
so
amazing.
incredible.
And it's not
I
like
wish I'd
one of
known
those
that
egg
before I went
white
to the wedding
things
I went
either.
to last week.
It's not covering up, it physically changes. So if you look here at the top, you can see those darker lines. Darker lines are deeper
I
lines.
can't believe that.
On the after, this is just 10 minutes. They're pretty much gone.
And this is what I love. It's the fact, this is what I love even more, I think, Richard. It's the fact that it is after 10 minutes. That's all you are getting this effect after 10 minutes. And then it's going to accumulate. You're just going to get better and better and better.
Yeah, it's a less cumulative build than our others. So that's why people tend to use them just on an occasion. So they're not using, some people use them every day. Most people, or most clients that I know of, will use it, you know, when they go into the office, maybe they work from home 3 days a week.
40% of that stock is gone, and as much as I would actually love to talk lots more about that, because I really wanted to hear the story about that, but that's 40% of the stock has already gone, so we're going to move on, because I think that's actually going to sell out for please. If that is what you'd like, please make sure you check your baskets out. Now, we have another apology that we have to make.
Oh no.
I know. We're not
These
doing
are all your apologies. It's your first show. It's your apologising.
We're not doing very well. Joseph, I'm so sorry. I am sincerely apologise to you. We did not say hello to those of you watching on UTV. So, Joseph, thank you so much for emailing in and letting us know. So, for those in Belfast and Northern Ireland, a big hello, good morning, thank you, and a big welcome. A big welcome to you. Thank you for joining us, and it's a pleasure to have your company as well. So, UTV, ITV, and STV.
The world.
We're so lucky, which is why you have to be really quick. Not only for the deep line elixir, which I'm not even going to probably have time to talk to you about anymore, but also about the lash and brow. As you know, this is one of your absolute firm favourites, isn't it? You love it. Let's talk about the science behind this, Richard, please.
The lash, so you'd apply it like a mascara. It's not a mascara, it doesn't deposit fibres. What it does is it physically makes your lash 20% thicker in 2 minutes. If you use it repeatedly over 2 weeks, 40% thicker, 20% longer. It doesn't use the ingredients that some of the others use. There are some products that actually work, they make your lashes longer, but they do that by speeding up your life cycle so they fall out quicker.
Oh.
What we do is entirely different technology, and it's probably, other than the night cream, it's one of the most advanced, technically advanced products I've ever created. And it's the only product we do which has a significant difference between male and female. So most of our product, all of our products, bar this one, it's kind of equal. With this one, men on average only get 12%. So to pull the average up to 20%, you can imagine how much women get.
Yeah.
So you apply it like a mascara, root to tip. 1, 1, 1.
I can't do it.
1, 1, 1.
Can't do it.
Do not over apply.
Can't do it.
20% thicker in 2 minutes, 40% thicker, 20% longer, then your mascara. So you can add your mascara on top.
So what am I seeing here? Exactly what am I seeing here, Richard? Because you can see there's difference in the eyelashes briefly, but what am I seeing on that lower picture?
So on the upper picture, I think that's, I can't remember if that's 1 or 2 weeks, but anyway, you can see it's longer, there's more lashes, they're thicker. On the bottom one, we're taking pictures here under an electron microscope, if you will, and it's just showing you what happens. So the first one is day 1, and then it goes through to day 28. So you can see longer lashes, you can see thicker lashes. The thicker they are, the greener they are going to look. And it's just a different type of photography.
Oh my goodness, that is just incredible. And you know, so you and I were talking about this earlier, and I am obviously one of those people who doesn't really have much patience. And so I do like to use the extended lashes, but that's because I don't have the patience. But these results you are seeing in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and then a cumulative effect. And then if you're using it, they're just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Is that right?
Like a lot of what I call lash techs, lash technicians will actually apply the product before they apply your extensions or stick the extensions on, because we actually strengthen and nourish the lash itself. So we make it stronger. So when you have what I call the falsies, there's probably a better name for it, they actually damage your lashes.
Absolutely.
And they make them worse. So if you apply this first, your actual lash itself will be more nourished. It'll have an increase in what's called tensile strength, less likely to break. So underneath your false lashes, your lashes will be growing.
And I think that's the thing, isn't it? Because if you are somebody who does go into the falsies, as we said, you do fall into a little bit of a circle because it then damages your original lashes. You feel like you have to keep applying because once
100%.
you take them off, your natural lash is now weaker, you've got less of them, and I think the difference in what you're used to seeing makes you crave that result so quickly. And that's why for these,
well, you can get to the stage where you can't actually apply the lashes on because your actual lashes become so weak and so small. So when you apply the product, before you apply the lashes, they are nourished, they are strengthened, they are thicker and stronger. So we actually what we call increased tensile strength, which means, I won't get too technical, but they just break less.
well,
As simple as that.
I mean, it's technical enough, isn't it?
And if you have, if you've overplucked, like the Dolly Parton look, I think you call it, if you've overplucked, if you use it at night, specifically at night here, you just go with the brow, then against the brow, then take your finger and just quite firmly this time, just 2 or 3 rubs. Within 4 to 8 weeks, you get a full brow back.
That's incredible. And have a look at these. This, for me, is honestly, now, if you can see here, look particularly at the brow. And what I think I'm gonna draw your attention to something after, but just look right now, if you're just having a look at these for the very first time, just look at the brows on this lovely lady. Look at the top one.
Yeah,
and
this
then
is
look
just a 2-minute result. So, you got, if you are, especially around the beach time, if you have lighter hair, if you are gone grey, or if you're blonde,
yeah,
you use a lot more colour to make your brows stand out.
Absolutely.
But if the hairs are thicker, they stand out already, so you can be beach ready here.
yeah. But this is, and now this is what I'm going to bring your attention to. Look on the left. Look at the time. This result that you are seeing, the thin and patchy at the top, compared to that more defined line, is in 2 minutes, and that is what you are getting from this amazing product. It is 032337. We are low in stock on this one, guys. And if we sell out on here, it's going to be, we did say July, August, with possibly.
It's more likely August.
So you are going to miss that opportunity to get it for the summer. Great for the Christmas period, but if you want it to be lash-free, false lash-free in the summer, you are going to miss your opportunity. So just make sure you get hold of it. It's 032337. It's £23.99. Coming up in just a moment, we're going to tell you more and more about the triple complex. It is back in stock. I think you've already been waiting for this. You knew it was coming back. You've been waiting for it for months and months and months. Thank goodness we've got it today. We're not going to talk too much about it because we are going to come back to it, and we're going to go into a bit more detail in this, Richard, but in a bit. But it's 059919. It's £25.99, and just pop that in your basket and make sure you check it out. We're incredibly busy. Thank you. I feel really, really happy that you're enjoying the show, and it's a pleasure to have your company. If you've just joined for the first time, well, welcome. Me too. I'm new to many of you. This is my first show, and how lucky am I to have been joined by the amazing award-winning Richard Mears with me today, and we're talking all about my instant effects, and so it's a pleasure to have your company. Please do come and say hello. studio@shopontv.co.uk. Ask any questions you like, especially for the lovely Richard, because we love asking we love to ask Richard your questions, and we love answering them, don't we, Richard?
Yes, and if we can't answer them, you'll get a reply the same day. You'll get the answer today, but other than when somebody has a unique medical issue, I've never failed yet to answer the question.
Yeah, I love it.
Live. So.
Okay, so we're so busy, Richard, so we're going to have to start moving on to some of the other products we've got on the show. So we've spoken about the PM, which was the driver behind my instant effects. Let's talk about the AM.
The AM, so most people call AM products a moisturizer. They're looking at moisturization. Moisturization is only ever temporary. So with the AM, the day cream, what we wanted to do was create a product that would give you long-lasting hydration. Hydration is deep within your skin. Hydration is drinking a glass of water. Moisturization, sitting in a bath of water. Hydration is much more important. It's much more important for your skin. It's much more important for how your skin operates, but also it plays a really important part in the brightness of your skin as well. If you are hydrated, you're automatically moisturized and you're plumping. So we don't want to say long lasting. So what we did is we measured it 24 hours after the first and initial application. When I say we, independent clinical laboratory, what we found was on average 27% more hydrated 24 hours later. So apply it at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, at 8 o'clock on a Tuesday morning, on average 27% more hydrated than what you were 24 hours before.
This is
Again,
incredible.
we're transparent. We show you our lowest results. So this will be on a 20-year-old because we're testing on 20s all the way up to 70s.
I mean,
So if you're
20-year-olds are seeing 12%.
Yeah.
That in itself is amazing, because I look at my, you know, older teenage children who are approaching their 20s now. I mean, their skin is incredible. Their moisture, their hydration, it looks fantastic. You know, they're dewy, and you have a 12% increase in just 24 hours on that first.
Well, it's not in 24. It's even after. So 24 hours after the first application,
Just
the
one
first and
application.
initial application. So, you know, during that time, you would have been a higher percentage after an hour, and it slowly drops. So 24 hours later, you're still, on average, 27% more hydrated. That makes you brighter, makes you plumper. Then also, what we want to do is brighten the skin, because...
And the accumulation of this is incredible as well. So we're talking about the brighter. So this is about the luminosity?
Yeah, luminosity. So we call it luminosity, but it's brightness of skin. So 8% in 30 minutes. So the night cream gets you 8% in 4 weeks. This gives you 8% in 30 minutes. 8% doesn't sound a lot. The best expected from laser treatment is 7 to 9%.
Oh, I love this.
So 8% in just 30 minutes. So if your skin looks brighter, you will use less makeup.
I love this.
You're not having to brighten your skin. You're not having to conceal anything. You're not using so much foundation. Again, we show you our lowest results, 5%. That would have been on a 20-year-old.
Oh, amazing.
And our highest at 11%.
And I think I love this stat even more, because when you first see it, you think 8%. But in the equivalent treatment that you would have to do to get this luminosity in your skin, which is an invasive laser treatment burning your skin, what kind of results could you see?
The best expected is 7 to 9%. And, you know, you'd part with, depends where you go, somewhere between 300 and 500 pounds maybe. It hurts. Then you have to hide your head in a bag for a week.
A week?
Yeah, because they burn the top of your skin, so you have lots of little dark points where they've literally burnt your skin. So
oh my word.
What they do is they burn the skin, and then that triggers your skin to repair itself and generates more cell turnover, etc.
So not only do they have that treatment, you then have to stay inside for a whole week, whereas this is an instant result. And have a look, speaking of results, have a little look at these before and afters. Oh my goodness.
So this lady's about 35. On the left-hand side, great skin. On the right-hand side, it's still great skin, but now it's brighter, firmer. So to be bright, we have to, yes, we have to brighten the skin, we have to change the colour of the skin, but also we have to plump and smooth the skin. So the smoother the skin, the more light will reflect. The more the light that reflects, the more luminosity, the brighter your skin appears.
Oh my word.
So again, this is just 30 minutes, and I think she's about 35. And again, we're trying to show you different ages, different ethnicities, male, female, just to show you how it works. This lady here, 57's famous model. Once you've seen her, you will now start to recognise
her everywhere
on a lot of TV. Her name's Avril.
Well, I can see why she's a model now, that she uses your products, Richard.
30 minutes only. I mean, she's great for 57. She's great on the left. On the right-hand side, she just doesn't look 57 anymore.
No.
So she's much brighter, much smoother. Look around under the eye. The eye is got a lot brighter. The puffer's gone down a lot.
Lovely.
And then also look at the cheeks. The cheeks have formed more of an apple shape. And again, this is just after 30 minutes. When we do this live on a model on stage, within that sort of 30 to 50-minute mark, the apple cheeks, I mean, you've got great apple cheeks, haven't you?
Thank
Imagine
you,
what they're going to be like after
I
you
can't
start
wait.
using this product.
Oh, Rich is now my new best friend.
We should take before and afters of you,
We
actually.
should take befores and afters. I can't wait, to be honest. I actually cannot wait to see. I'm hoping
Next
I'm
time
going to
you go in a bar, they're going to be asking you for identification.
I hope so. I'm going to start hanging out with my daughter. She's going to love that.
Are you sisters?
Yeah. Can you imagine? I can't wait. So this is after 30 minutes. And then, as we said, because this is not just for ladies, and this is for any ethnicity, any skincare, any skin, any gender, any ethnicity, and for men. So I know that my husband is going to probably steal all of my products.
It's the biggest complaint we get. My male partner is stealing my product.
Yes.
That's the biggest complaint we get.
Oh, I'm going to be in there on that complaint. I have no doubt.
So this guy caused quite a stir on set.
They didn't
He's
see
a
you.
great looking guy. On the right-hand side, he's still a great looking guy. He just looks younger. So he's brighter skinned, firmer skinned, smoother skinned, more even skin
Definitely
tone.
even skin tone, yeah.
And again, this is 30 minutes, and we have to take a picture of the camera taking the picture. We have to prove it's the same light. We have to prove it's the same filter. These are clinical photos. They're not photoshopped or anything.
And that's it. Every single claim that
We haven't
you
done a
hear,
Kate.
exactly. Every single claim that you hear either Richard or I make, these have been independently tested and tried. These are results that are proven. These are independently tested, and they are at amazing prices. And you already know that because you're already jumping ahead of us and buying. These prices are not always around. We have got some fantastic deals for you. The AM and PM, as ever, is absolutely flying. Please make sure you do check out your baskets, please, because we don't want you to miss out. Have a little look at some of the other customers that have bought this already. What are they saying? So as you can see here, we have got some lovely lady. We've got Elizabeth here, who is a tiny pearl-sized droplet of this Energizer cream. Is perfect to start my day. Skin feels smooth, looks good, and I feel great. Oh my goodness, that's exactly how I want to feel. And then, as you can see, like Barbara, who emailed in earlier, this lovely lady, Elizabeth, she's at 69. The feel and look of my skin is still so important to me, as I have never worn much makeup. It's the luminosity of my skin that matters. Absolutely brilliant. And as we said, you know, we've mentioned about the luminosity, we've mentioned about the hydration, we've mentioned about the moisture, we've mentioned about those lines that we're tackling. Richard said earlier, there is nothing that you could say that you have an issue with that these items cannot tackle. Now that is a claim that not Richard's not saying. These have been independently checked, tested and tried, and these results are proven. So now we're going to give you an opportunity to just check your baskets out. So make sure you do, because we really do not want you to miss out. And while we do, we've got some other exciting news if you are new to us here on ShopOnTV, on STV, ITV and UTV. We have also just need to remember that we are also on Freeview between 12 and 6 p.m. every single day on channel 89. And if you haven't been able to find it, just retune your TV. Apparently, I've been told it's very easy to do, but just retune your TV and you'll find it, 89. Have a little look.
ShopOnTV also broadcasts every day from midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89, with an even wider range of must-have products at market-beating prices. So, check your electronic program guide for the latest show schedule and tune in daily to grab the offers while they're still available. There's more to see with ShopOnTV. At ShopOnTV, our goal is to provide you with the best shopping experience possible. Our team of shopping experts is dedicated to sourcing the latest, greatest and most desirable products at the lowest prices available, delivering them to you quickly and conveniently, and ensuring your complete satisfaction. We're passionate about maintaining the highest standards of quality and service every step of the way, from design to dispatch. You'll find us on ITV1 and STV from midnight to 3 a.m. Freeview Channel 89 from midnight to 6 p.m. and on YouTube at ShopOnTV Live. Our daily broadcasts are your TV window into the global marketplace, presenting you with a collection of carefully curated must-have items, demonstrated by our on-air team with honesty, integrity and trust. Plus, there's even more in our online store at shopontv.co.uk. So when it's time to shop, shop on TV.
Yeah, definitely come and shop on TV with us. It is an absolute pleasure to have your company. Thank you so much for joining, not only myself, but Richard. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you this morning. My name is Kerry Hendry, if you haven't seen me before, and I'm delighted to be with you. We're having such a busy show, and it's all because this is an award-winning skincare range, a multi-award-winning skincare range from the lovely Richard Mears. You can find it in so many publications that Richard was showing me earlier. Look at some of these that you can see. Like, it's just absolutely incredible that you can see some of these fantastic, fantastic publications that you can see. And this is where you could see Richard's award-winning skincare has featured in all of these publications. Recognise some of those? I think you recognise all of them, don't you? But please make sure that you check out the website. It's shopontv.co.uk. Jump ahead of us, and remember, please, please, there are some items there that are quite low in stock, and once they go, we don't know when they're going to be back. We don't have an exact date. So 2/3 of the lash and brow volumizer has now gone. So I don't know if that is going to last the show. So please make sure you just jump on and check that out. We're not thinking that's going to be back until August, which means you may miss the summer, which would not be ideal. You really want to make sure that you get that in your basket and check that out. And then, speaking of items that have sold out, let's go on to talk about the Triple Eye Complex, because that is back in stock today. I'm so excited, and it's been sold out, Richard, for months and months.
Yeah, so the Asian market for us has gone a little bit bananas. So, you know, like Asian lashes are much shorter. That's what they've bought the entire production for the last like 4 months, and they pre-bought it. And the Triple Complex has been very well received there. So the Triple Complex is for the eye. So freshly cleansed skin. Apply a very small amount around the eye. Don't forget to go into the crow's feet area. Don't forget to go over the eye as well. Within 2 minutes, it's totally absorbed. All of our products totally absorb. So after 2 minutes of any of the products, when you touch your skin, all you will feel is soft, smooth skin. You don't have that. Some people get confused because a lot of moisturizing products, they leave a sort of tacky feel on your skin.
Yes.
Totally absorbed. So even within 2 minutes, you can apply makeup, even oil-based makeup, it won't peel.
I'm so excited to actually try this, Richard, because for me, I would say that this is one of my problem areas. You know, we have said that every single person says that they struggle with different things, and I would say that the eyes are definitely mine, and it's hereditary, I'm sure of it. My nan, I think if you were to see her, she suffered with the same thing. My dad, my mum, I think it's definitely a hereditary thing, and mine is definitely my eyes. But my nan, as you said, she swore blind about you have to cleanse, you have to moisturise every single day. But she used to have quite a heavy moisturiser, so you'd go and give her a kiss goodnight and you'd almost stick to her face. I mean, bless her, she would look great. She really did look fantastic.
Had she taken her teeth out at the time?
Yes, thank goodness. But yeah, but it's that heavy kind of cream that you put around your eyes that's really what we're trying to avoid here, isn't it? Because it's such a sensitive area, the eyes.
Yeah, it's different skin to the rest of your face. So products that work on your face will also work around your eye, but not necessarily as effectively as products that are designed for the eye area. It's thinner skin, it has different sebaceous gland network, it's different structure to the rest of your skin. So use specific products. So this particular product came about, we originally developed the Eye Lift, which is a very good bestseller on this channel here.
And if you want that, you know, you can jump on the website.
Yeah, so I developed that as a favour for a world female megastar, basically. Everyone would know that this person. So she was promoting her latest album.
Yeah, she's only got one name, hasn't she? Because that shows how big she is. She's only got the one name. Yeah.
you know, on and off aircraft, in and out of hotels, on the junket, never knowing when she
On
was
the
going
what?
to get on the junket.
Oh, a few.
All right. And then never know when she was going to get PAP. So she wanted something that would get a photo ready inside of 15 minutes. That was good. 4 years later, she said, "Can I have a stronger one?" So this is the triple, and the triple is
Incredible.
approximately 10 times more powerful and 5 times quicker, approximately.
Wow.
And we're do you want to take the challenge? Because we can take photos of you, and if you do this night and morning for 14 days,
Yeah. Definitely.
they should be gone.
No way.
They should be gone.
Okay.
For your age
Yes.
and the rest of your skin, they should be gone. That's
Okay. So I'm actually going to accept this challenge 100%. At the end of the show, we're going to take off everything.
Ooh, now you're talking, darling. Grant, don't switch the TV off.
We're going to
darling.
go naked on the face, and we're going to take a before and after. And then I'm going to use the product before, and then I'm going to use the product for 14 days, and then
Night and morning, 14 days.
night and morning, 14 days.
So
that means you're going
very-
to have me back, whether you like it or not.
So it's a very, very small amount. Don't put a whole pump out here, just a small amount. You put it on your ring finger. It's a very, very small amount. And then just dab it, go all the way out into the crow's feet area, and then just gently smooth it in. And then another tiny amount, I don't know, what would you call that?
Oh, I mean, that's less than pea size, isn't it? I mean, that's a teardrop.
Well,
That's a teardrop.
That's a teardrop, yeah. And again, if
Oh,
you're
and
going
above
above
the
the
eye as well.
eye, yeah. So we'll show you what happens to the eyelid area as well.
And
on
so from
droopy
the
eyelids.
inside out, Richard.
Always go from the inside out. So get it right down there. Don't actually go into the eye. That's not a good thing.
Can I point something else out as well?
Yeah.
You're using your...
Ring finger.
Ring
So it's,
finger.
I don't know why, but it's always recommended to use a ring finger. It's
I
probably
think
less
I heard
powerful.
this once, yeah, because there's less strength in that, and you need to be more...
It's very delicate, the eye
Delicate.
area. So always start from the inside, go out. Don't forget this crow's feet area, because we take down crow's feet even within 5 minutes. Even within 5 minutes.
I just absolutely love... I love the fact that all of these results are within minutes, not weeks, not weeks. I mean, I'm going to do one in weeks, but this is within minutes.
Yeah,
But have
we're
a look
not-
at these before and afters.
Yeah, so a lot of products will mask. We are actually physically changing the skin. So this is Avril, and
The lovely Avril.
she's 57. This is just 15 minutes using this product. On the before photo, she would be using a concealer, you know, to conceal the puffiness and to try and not mask, but tone down those lines she had. This is 15 minutes later. How much brighter is the skin?
I can't believe it.
How much firmer is the skin? Look at the crow's feet area,
Look at the
completely
crow's
gone.
feet as well.
The puffiness completely, well, not completely gone, but it's just 15 minutes. So you can get, and as we say with all of our products, when you get them, take a photo on your phone,
Yeah.
apply the product, then take another photo. So this
Here, I
lady
think the
here
dark
is about
circles in particular for me.
34.
Yeah.
15 minutes, so 34, and using a concealer. Afterwards, no concealer here, no eye makeup required. And then here I want to draw your attention to the eyelid area as well. So it's not that she's got droopies on the top.
No, not at all.
But when you look at the after, look at the distance on the left-hand
Definitely.
eyelid to the eye.
And I think that's the
eye
thing, Richard.
framing.
If you were just looking at the before, you wouldn't even notice the above the eye, really, would you?
So it's
Because
an instant eye
Yeah.
lift, and that's just 15 minutes.
that's incredible.
And this product has a cumulative build. So with you, for instance, you'd use it night and morning for 14 days. Within that 14-day period, you'll have a 24-hour period
I'm
where
going to look 21, Richard.
you already look 21. You'll have a 24-hour period where your dark will go. The second
like you so
24-hour
much.
period, your puff will go. Then you keep going
Yeah.
to the 14th day, and then just use it at night. It's about 10 times more powerful at night than it is in the morning.
And why is that?
Because your skin is it's on repair all the time, but it's primarily on repair at night. So one of the reasons you sleep, besides saving you from the dinosaurs, is for your body to say, oh my God, what have you done? Let me repair you. So your body is primarily on repair at night. So we work with the skin's metabolism itself. So by energizing the skin, energizing the metabolism, but working with your skin's own metabolism to strengthen and make it work harder, that's why it's more powerful at night.
That's
So you've got night and morning for 14 days for you, and then just use it at night.
Well, have a look at this hydration stat, because for me this is incredible. I mean, anything over 100% for me is out of this world, quite frankly. I don't even know how you get these results, but this is in after one application, 8 hours.
Yeah, so this is 8 hours after the first and initial application. So 142% increase in hydration. Now, puffiness is water, but puffiness is edema. That's a different type of, it's not a different type of water, it's just a different level of your skin. So skin hydration is good, edema, which is the puff,
Yes.
bad.
Right.
So hydration 142%. Again, we show you our lowest results, our highest results.
120%.
Is that worse?
120% is the lowest. The lowest.
That'll be on a
After-
20-year-old.
Oh my word. After the one initial treatment, after 8 hours.
Yeah, even 8 hours after it, it's still that high.
That.
So it's not long lasting, it's very long.
And then this is a cumulative as well, so.
Yeah,
it's
we
just gonna
don't
get
actually
better.
measure this on a cumulative basis,
We
to
don't
be
really
honest.
need to, do you?
You know, things like skin firmness, we would. Wrinkle depth and wrinkle width, etc. We
Yeah.
would.
And luminosity, which
Luminosity,
is here after 30
so
minutes.
this is just 30 minutes, as you know. The best expected from laser is 7 to 9%. Here on the average is 6.7, a whisker short of best expected
word.
laser. Our worst result 3%. That will be on a 20-year-old. But again, just because it's a 3, we don't not tell you what it is. We completely transparent. Our highest 10%. That would have been on a 70-year-old.
Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. It's £25.99, guys. It's 059919, just 059919. Please make sure you check this out, because this is back in stock. We have not had it for months and months and months, and now you are loving it. It's so busy, and that's because you're so excited to make sure that this is back. And now have a look at this.
So
the
this is
wrinkle depth.
wrinkle depth. This is primarily crow's feet area.
Okay.
This is just 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, average 37% reduction. Our lowest 17%, highest 54. I can tell you on 15 minutes, the average is 57%.
Wow.
On 15 minutes.
This is incredible. After 5 minutes.
That's 5 minutes. The average reduction in the crow's feet area, the depth 37%, highest 54%. So again, if you're over 40,
word.
you're likely to be between average and highest.
Over 40, yeah. Well, I just think this is absolutely incredible, and you are loving it. You're so busy on the line. It's it's so lovely to have your company. Thank you so much for your company this morning. It's great pleasure to have you with us. Please stay tuned, because we still have an hour left of the show, and we've still got so much to show you. Sorry, Richard and I are just really enjoying each other's company here. So we're having a great time.
Definitely, darling.
Please make sure that you stay with us.
You can have me anytime.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Please make sure you stay with us for the entire hour, and please make sure you also do get your questions in. studio@shopontv.co.uk. Richard wants to hear from you. He wants to hear all your questions, like the lovely Barbara, like from the gorgeous Laura, who's had a fantastic result. We'll tell you more if you did miss that earlier. We will tell you more about Laura in just a moment, but just make sure you please check your baskets out, because we are incredibly busy. It's 059919. Whilst we're here, let's have a little review about what we've got on the show coming up. Oh, sorry, a little review on Laura, because for me, she is absolutely incredible. So why don't you tell me a little bit about Laura?
So Laura sent an email into the studio saying, I have psoriasis and I take medication for it. Can I use this product? And of course, I don't know, because everyone's unique. So what we tend to do with people who have a unique issue is that we give them the ability, we will provide the ability to either speak to me direct or one of our senior estheticians, discuss the
I am
skin.
going to tell everyone what just happened there, Richard, just because I was so worried about Laura.
You were touching me, that's what happened.
I was touching you. Because I was so worried about getting Laura's name wrong earlier. And my lovely producer, Leslie, said, this review's from Laura. And I automatically assumed it was the review earlier from Laura, but that was a different review we were talking about. But anyway, this is a very good review to talk about. So we are going to go back to what you were saying. And you can send in your questions, because this this is what I would love you to do. If you do want some help, if you do want to get in touch with Richard, this is the reason why you do it, because the lovely Laura did just that.
Yes, we arranged for
And you've helped her.
a personal consultation with one of our senior aestheticians. You know, that normally costs £500.
Oh my word, honestly, I can't believe that
So
you
we
did
discussed
that
the
for her.
skin, we discussed her medication, we
Look at
reviewed
this.
it, and we said that yes, you should use the AM and PM. We described how to use it and how to work that into her skin routine, and luckily, and you know, quite correctly, we got the feedback from Laura direct that she was able to use the product, and my face has never felt better or calmer for months. It hasn't interfered with my skin at all, very smooth, non-greasy, and that's just after one day. No aggravation, great. Thank you, Richard and Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie is one of our senior aestheticians.
Richard's showing off now, by the way, because he's reading it from the sofa. So he's showing off his really, he's showing off that obviously his eyesight is still incredibly good, because he was able to to read that right sat here on the sofa, whereas I normally have to get a little bit closer. And it's probably because you use the products. It's probably great for everything.
Possibly, I could never say that. I can't say
We
it will
can't guarantee
improve your
that to me. You
eyesight.
can't guarantee that. That wasn't something that's been independently tested in the labs. We haven't tested the eyesight as a result of the fantastic skincare range from My Instant Effects. What we want to do very quickly is just give you a quick idea of what we still have coming up, because we have still got so much coming up on the show. Now, the lip plumper. Now, I'm really excited to try this actually, because you may have missed it, but earlier I mentioned that I do not wear lipstick ever. And I'm quite excited to see if we have any result, and maybe we will do it live for you in the show. So we'll see. It's 087001 if you want the lip plumper. It's not easy to say actually. £19.99. It should be £31.50, which for me, £31.50 is a fantastic price for something that is going to give you the results that this gives you. I cannot wait for you to have a look at some of the befores and afters that this gives. And then also something that you absolutely love, and one of your firm favourites, is your neck and chest. You love this as well, and we have got some fantastic befores and afters for this as well. So please make sure you stay tuned, and we are going to show you some of those. This is 003109, and Richard was actually telling me earlier that this was inspired by your mother-in-law?
Yeah, I made it specifically for my mother-in-law.
And he loves his mother-in-law, which is lovely. I love that. I love my mother-in-law as well, by the way. £23.99, 003109. Now, something we haven't mentioned yet is the hand serum. Now, I'm going to grab it just here. It's the super serum. The hand super serum. It's a TV exclusive, is that right?
We did a TV exclusive for Christmas.
For Christmas?
For you. We did a special pack.
Just for me?
Yeah, just for you.
Why not?
You weren't here. We were expecting you, obviously. So, yeah, the hand cream. I specifically was asked to do this by aircrew. So, you know, the people who look after you on board an aircraft, because they're in high altitude. And the one thing they complained about was that they're using a lot of chemicals on their hands to sort of, because they're serving food, etc. And the hands always give them away. And hands generally give your age away. Yeah. You know,
have a little look at this. I love this before and after. I'm actually going to do it. I know Richard's probably turned me off, but I'm going to do it. Tell me a look what we're seeing.
It's the second highest award-winning product we have, because first of all, we want it to be long-lasting. So it's just once a day. So you apply it once a day.
10 minutes.
That's it. It doesn't matter what you do with your hands. Everything we've done is inside your hands. So 24 hours later, it's still there.
That's a claim.
So this is a 10-minute result here. So long-lasting hydration, we measured after 24 hours. It firms the skin. It brightens the skin. It plumps the skin. It de-ages the skin. When your knuckles become dehydrated, they become quite mountainous, don't they?
Yeah.
So what you do with them is you just bend your knuckles over, give them a little bit of extra love, and even after the first application, they'll suddenly become more smooth.
Now, is it true? So, because a lot of people say that your hands actually give your age away.
100%. I interviewed a model the other day in America. She'd had work done. So she had the face of a 35-year-old, the neck of a 55-year-old, and the hands of a 65-year-old. People forget their necks and people forget their hands. Hands and necks give you away every single time. So whenever I meet a client, I will always ask them how old they are, because it gives me an idea of what products, how to do things, and how long things will take. And they say, well, how old do you think I am? So you go eyes, forehead, neck. If you need confirmation, you go to the hands.
Yep.
And then I usually take away 10%. Apologies to anyone, I still got the age wrong. But usually I take away 10% just to be safe. But hands give you away. And now most hand creams that you use and hand moisturizers you use, they're sort of tacky. You have to reapply them. Most women, how many hand creams do you have in your handbag?
Me, oh God, several. And not only that, I also get bought a lot of hand creams, which actually, now I come to think of it, maybe people are trying to tell me something, but honestly, this is just a little preview to tell you what's coming up in the show. So please make sure you jump ahead and grab hold of that hand cream. We've still got another hour with you, which is an absolute delight. So you've still got time to send us any comments, any questions, and come and say hello. Please come and say hello. It's my first show here with you on Shop on TV, and I've been truly spoilt to be here with Richard and to be here with you with my Instant Effects skincare range. It's a multi-award winning skincare range, and it is an absolute delight to be able to bring it to you. It's one of your firm favourites already, so really you're just coming back to make sure that you get all of your favourites and put them back in stock. Now, speaking of firm favourites, did you see what I did there? We're talking about your mother-in-law. Thank you. Talking about your mother-in-law, who I love. She absolutely loves this product, doesn't it? We're talking about the face, the neck and chest.
Yeah, so back in the day, for over 40, we didn't used to use sun cream. We would lie and fry.
Yeah,
lie and fry. Literally
just like this.
Put oil on and just literally fry.
I think when I first met my in-laws, they came on holiday with us and did just that.
Yeah, they had a foldy out thing, and just, I want more sun damage into my neck, please. And for ladies, this area, the décolleté area, is out quite a lot because it is.
Yes.
And it suffers a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And so my mother-in-law, 65 at the time, from
What's
the
her
chest, Suzanne.
Suzanne, lovely Suzanne.
Can't give the second name. But she goes crazy every time I talk about it.
Oh.
But from the chest up, she looked older than her mother, and from the chest down, she's still pretty fantastic, to be honest. Pretty hot, actually.
I bet she is.
Anyway, so her neck was giving her away, and so I developed this product, and she used it, and we took a before and after. And it's really demonstrative because Suzanne likes the sun.
Yeah.
And so she... Yes, it's got historical. No,
thank goodness.
Got historical damage, but still likes the sun. So on the left-hand side, if you look at the chest area, it's dull. If you look at the neck area, it's thinner. It's more turkey neck, and you can see those dark lines. Dark lines are deeper lines. The sun or the light doesn't get to the bottom of it. So imagine things like the Grand Canyon. It's in shadow. Yeah. So the darker the line,
we are
the
not
deeper.
saying that you're like the Grand Canyon, Suzanne. Absolutely not. Obviously,
no, we are. You were.
Richard's favourite person, pretty much.
On the right-hand side, those white lines are the base of a wrinkle. The sun never got to the base of the wrinkle.
That's amazing.
So all those white lines you can see on the right-hand side were lines and wrinkles that we have completely
She had to go back in the sun, didn't she?
Pulled out, and you can see that she still likes the sun. So it's smoother. How much younger does she look? Well, I can tell you that it knocked about.
I bet you are a favourite son-in-law now.
Well, I'm her only son-in-law, so I have to be a favourite. It knocked about 15, 20 years of her. And this is one of the products that we get the most emotional responses from about. You know, you have changed my life. Fallen in love with my neck again. I no longer need to wear scarves. I no longer need to cover up and hide my neck.
And I have to say that I think my mother-in-law would be exactly the same, because and my mother-in-law, to be fair, is exactly the same. She is a really glamorous lady. She dresses beautifully, but she always wears a thin scarf around her neck because she says that's what.
Well, tell her to phone up and buy now.
I'm going to tell her to phone up and email in and tell you have issues. Probably not all of them, but no. But I have to say, I think she will definitely. She would get an amazing result here. And what I would really love you to do, as much as Suzanne's result there was absolutely incredible. If you weren't watching the show live in the studio a couple of weeks ago, you brought in a lovely model Helen.
Helen Disney. Yes,
Yeah.
she's in her mid-70s.
I mean, she's, again, all of the models you seem to surround yourself are gorgeous, Richard, but she came in and she was applying the cream live on air.
It was a jaw dropper. Have we got that?
We have.
You kept it?
Look at
Oh my
this.
goodness. Yeah, this was live in this studio.
Look
Helen's lovely. I think, don't quote me, I think she's, well, let's say mid-70s.
Okay.
It's certainly not 71.
She's in her 70s. She's in her 70s. Oh my word.
And that's live. And that I can't, I wouldn't swear that's 10 minutes. Let's say it's half an hour.
But it was live.
But it was live in the studio.
Even to be honest, if I was Helen, even if that was my result after the entirety of the show being 3 hours, look at that before. And sorry, Helen, sorry. I do apologise, but look at some of the things that you're struggling with here.
The other thing I love about this photo actually is that she's obviously used the night and the day as well. Look at the jawline.
Oh my word.
Look at the jawline. Those jowls have gone. And this is what I say, that the older your skin is, or in the worse condition your skin is, the more dramatic the change will be. The skin is never so bad that it cannot be bettered.
I just can't believe that after live in the studio. And look, you know, if you were going to think, well, yes, obviously this hasn't been independently tested. This was live in the studio. But look at where the chin is. Look at where the chin is. Look at where the chest is. This is the exact same position that she is in.
And very often
And
when
it's
you
just
see these
lifted.
photos, you will see that the neck is up, the neck is turned. You know, very slight little subtle differences. But
No.
I mean, Helen usually does fashion modelling
Yes.
on TV and different things,
That is just
and in
incredible. I
catalogues.
love that.
But that's live in the studio, and it's no more than an hour.
Honestly, I just cannot believe that result. When I saw that earlier, I mean, that was a jaw-dropping moment for me. Jaw-dropping.
Yeah, her jaw dropped a lot.
Everything. Well, everything else went up, I think.
With the neck, what you do is that freshly cleansed skin, yes, always in an upward motion. Any massaging of your skin is good and helpful. But the trick, well, not the trick, the tip with this, top tip, is go right round the back of the neck up into the nape of the neck. There's a lot of skin back there. So you tend to just do this bit, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's more skin around there. And actually, when you do that, it helps the front, but also gives you a little mini facelift.
I mean, that's... Yeah,
You're not old enough for this. If you were a lot older, you'd have remember a comedy sketch where they were kind of wrinkly men that would put a bulldog clip on the back of their neck, so they would look like 80, and then they put it in and they would look like 50. So you go right round the back, and don't forget to go right across the décolleté area. So we're brightening the skin, we're firming the skin, we're taking down wrinkles, we're targeting those brown blemishes that you get from the sun.
Yeah, age spots,
we're reducing these down as well.
Sunspots, age spots, wrinkles. That is what we are talking about with Richard's amazing My Instant Effects skincare range. Any issue that you have across the board, on your face, on your neck, on your eyes, these products are gonna be a solution, and they are clinically proven to get those results for you, which is just incredible. Look at the effects that this neck and chest give you.
So these are measured results. So again, we show you our lowest, our average, our highest. 4 weeks, 17% average. Sorry, I can't speak. 6 weeks, 26%. So we're showing you the cumulative build over time. So, you know, with these stats, we've got 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 8 hours. We've got about 80 stats on everything, but we just try and narrow them down. If you're over 40, you're likely to be higher. Luminosity build, the best expected from laser is 7 to 9%. 4 weeks, we get an average of 6. 6 weeks, we get an average of 9. Again, we show you our worst results. These will be on 20-year-olds. But what is, you know, very often we show you stats, hydration increase, even 12 hours later, on average 128% more hydrated. Our lowest result, 84%, we're totally transparent. But, you know, we can give you stats and figures, which I quite like because I'm a geeky type of person. But what does that mean? It means results like Helen's that we demonstrated live on air. It shows results like Suzanne's, who, I mean, the Suzanne one is 2 week.
Yeah.
is 2-week
Amazing.
result. Helen Disney is within the show,
Yeah.
live.
So that was your
1 hour.
mother-in-law solved. Helen's solved. And I honestly think, Mum, Judy, I think it will definitely think it will solve yours too. So please make sure you get yours 003109. And actually, you know, it's Father's Day coming up. It's not just women that suffer with the problem areas in the neck and the chest. So please make sure you get hold of yours. Everyone is more conscious about your skin, and so you should be. You know, we only get one face, we only get one neck. You know, we need to look after them, don't we? Don't we deserve it? Don't we deserve to actually invest in ourselves? We spend so much time, and you know, especially when you're a parent, we spend so much energy and money on everyone else. And it's right. It's absolutely right that we invest in ourselves and tackle some of those problem areas that really we struggle with. So make sure that if the face and the neck and the chest are something that you struggle with, make sure you jump on the website and get hold of all of Richard's amazing multi-award winning products, because I genuinely think it's going to target any issue that you have. It's 003109, £23.99. What we're going to do now is we're going to move on to talk about the lip plumping serum, because I absolutely cannot wait to talk about this. We haven't really gone into too much detail about this yet, have we? And I really want to see the befores and afters here. It's 087001, £19.99. Have a little look at some of the effects you can get in just 2 minutes. Talk us through this, Richard.
So it's 2 minutes. So what we're doing, we're plumping the lips, but most importantly, there is no sting, no aggravation with this product. You will feel nothing. So you simply apply the product to the lips, freshly cleansed lips, wait 2 minutes, bang, there you go. So what do you get? You get plumper lips, you get more luscious lips, you got, look at the increase in colour.
Word. I cannot believe this.
Draw
2
your
minutes.
attention to the lip line. On the before there, she would be using a lip liner to draw that lip in.
Yeah, absolutely.
But look at the line afterwards. It's perfectly there. All the lines have diminished. Again, she's got plumper lips. The lines have come down. The Cupid's bow, cat's ears in the middle have reformed, and they've got bigger. So if you have very, 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 very thin lips, if you have very, very thin lips, you use the product once a day for between 4 and 7 days. On average, you get 35% bigger.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
This is what we would call average lips. This is just 2 minute result. If you have really, really luscious lips, they tend not to get bigger, they just get plumper. But all lip structures get reduction in lip lines. Those lines in your lips, the vertical lines. Then with the increased definition of the lip, you're not using a lip pencil, but also your lipstick's not likely to bleed. You were mentioning bleed earlier.
Yeah.
So if you go round there, the oxygen, primarily what we're doing is oxygen. The oxygen travels up into the lip structure and up here and actually reduces those smoker's lines as well.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, isn't it? That it's about increasing.
Do you want to try it?
I do actually, but increasing the oxygen in your lips, which is just amazing.
Yes.
And very quickly, before I want to show you one more before and after, because the lovely Helen, again, we're talking about live results that were on.
And this will be a 2 minute result.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Look at that. Look
And
at that
again,
lower lip.
you know, people
Look at the
say,
definition on that lower lip.
I'm too old. No, Helen Disney, look at this stage, I remember when this was done, she could actually see herself in the mirror and she's trying not to smile.
I know, I love her.
But look at the increase in colour. She looks as if she's wearing lipstick. There's no lipstick on there. That's just blood. So primarily what we're doing is we're pushing oxygen into the lip structure. Oxygen is to blood what nectar is to bees. The blood comes forward. The first result, the 2 minute result, is purely a result of increased blood flow. And then we do something else. So after an hour, you get an even better result. So that's just the 2 minute result. After an hour, you get a better result.
I honestly cannot believe this. As I said, this Helen is in her 70s. You know that everything, you know, when you're in your 70s, your lips do get a little bit thinner, don't they? You do struggle with.
Yeah, and again, this is another one where
lines and maintaining
please
the
take
shape
a
and the
photo
plumpness.
with your phone.
Yeah.
Because we have such positive self-imagery. We only see what we see. We don't see what other people see. You know, you will say that your flaw of your face, which you haven't got one, by the way, but you will say, oh, it's this. and no one else will
Yeah.
see it. You see it, but nobody else does.
I think everybody does though, don't they? Everyone has.
Everyone.
Every single person has that flaw on their face that they can point out that no one else would probably be able to, but you know it's one of yours, and I know that lips are one of mine because I don't wear lipsticks. But so this contains hyaluronic acid, is that right?
Yeah, so primarily we use oxygen, so it contains oxygen. This is one of the few products that we do that leaves the residue.
Okay.
So what we do with the residue is we hold in that oxygen against your skin.
Yeah.
And that means 90% of the oxygen goes into your skin and you only lose about 10% of the environment. So that's your 2-minute result. Then we lodge what's called hyaluronic filling spheres.
And I think we had a question that's come in. Does hyaluronic acid sting? 'Cause I think the word acid sometimes puts people off thinking that it would cause some kind of sting.
None at all.
None at all?
Hyaluronic acid, your skin actually produces its own hyaluronic acid, so it's a natural substance within your skin. All hyaluronic acid does is that it attracts moisture, so the hyaluronic acid filling spheres lodge within your skin structure, and then the moisture that you would normally lose from your skin,
Yeah.
it grabs all the moisture you're
Any
losing,
excuse.
and then it swells up. So that's the hour effect. So that's the 2-minute effect in the photo.
Oh,
but
my
that
goodness.
full effect is an hour. Do you want to give it a go? Do you do it live?
Shall we?
Do it live.
Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it.
So,
I'm a bit excited.
So I do
No.
something called the challenge. So what we do is that we say, if
You're going to have to talk though while I do the.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you get what I tell you you're going to get within 2 minutes, you get a free product. If you don't, we'll give you the cash. We've never parted with a penny.
Okay.
So for you, now I'm going to get critique. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Go.
So your left-hand lip is
Yeah.
slightly lower than your right-hand lip
Okay.
on the top. So you're slightly out of symmetry. Within 2 minutes, it's going to become more in symmetry. You are going to get a massive increase in colour. And then your bottom lip, there's an area that's not lip and not skin. It's just lip where no blood has gone.
Oh, I'm
so
so
within
excited.
2 minutes, that's going to narrow. Within an hour, that's going to be gone.
Yeah.
No sting, no aggravation. So what you do, when you first get this home, take a photo
Okay.
with your camera. With your
Hopefully,
phone.
my lovely director Kieran has done that for me.
And then apply the product. 2 minutes later, take another photo. Then flick back and forth and you'll see it. But when you get it home, you
We're all
twist the
getting
bottom.
excited. That's what's happening.
When you first get this home, that might take 10 or 12 twists. It's
Okay.
not because it's empty. It's because it's an airless container. It takes a little while to go up. It's only the first time. After the first time, it will come out straight away. So
What is the shelf life on
3
things
years.
like this? Because that's another thing as well, especially because we are quite low in stock in some of these items. If you really want to stock up, make sure you do.
Oh, it's 3 years.
Because 3 years, so please make sure you
And-
stock up.
You know, when you see the period after opening, 6 months, none of these products are actually open. They're all airless. They're never open to the environment.
Amazing.
So they're fresh as the day they were picked. So ideally, you'd need a little mirror. I don't know if you can get one, but maybe you know where your lips are. Do you want me to do it?
Come on, Richard, you do it.
I just want to get close. You
Come
know
on,
that, don't
come
you?
on over.
I haven't got my glasses on.
Okay.
So, you stay still. So, what we're going to do is, we'll just brush this on. We'll just put a little bit more on there. So, if you were to wear lipstick, you would take the residue off. Oh yeah. Oh, ho, ho. This is good. It's already working.
Stop it. Oh, I'm getting
No,
excited.
seriously, you're going much pinker already.
Really?
Honestly.
So that's the colour coming through
Ask
already.
Kieran.
Kieran,
Can you see it in the
can
camera?
you see it coming already?
And he'll talk in your ear. They've gone hugely pink. You already look as if you're wearing pink lipstick.
I'm looking forward.
So that's, I mean, you've only had 30 seconds, right? But already you can see the change in colour. And, you know, wait for another minute and a half, give it a chance to work. And then you'll see that your lips probably won't get that much bigger because you're reasonably luscious. They will get more symmetrical.
Reasonably luscious. I love that.
No, you
I mean,
are.
I've
You've
been
got
described
very-
as worse.
You've got very, reasonably luscious lips. You're way above average, right?
Oh, okay, great.
You're not quite
way above
luscious, but you're quite luscious.
What I think as well with this product is, for me, that's instant. That was instant, that result. Look at the difference.
Yeah, that's like
I haven't got
10 seconds.
anything on my lips on the above.
So you've gone hugely more pink.
I actually look like I'm pouting, and I'm not on the...
Yeah, so we'll come back to you in like another 30 seconds.
And I just know that Lila, my daughter, this would never ever stay mine. My daughter, my nieces, Jade, Amber, Esme, my sister, everyone. I mean,
well, they got their own money, haven't they? Get them on.
I'm going to need to stock up.
Or actually, better still, send them to my website and pay full price.
Yeah, I should do. Then they'll definitely make sure they don't keep stealing mine. Anyway, it's 087001. It's £19.99. Please make sure you get hold of yours. To be honest, one of the reasons I don't wear lipstick ever is because I do find that as soon as I put on any kind of lipstick, I do get a bit of a tingle, and I really don't like it. Genuinely, I can't feel a thing. I actually feel like they've just been moisturised. I feel like I put a little bit of lip balm on. I feel...
Yes, so after the 2 minutes, it's done.
Yeah.
Whatever it's going to do is done after 2 minutes. It keeps working and getting better and better and better and better for over an hour.
Oh my
but
God.
what it's going to do is done.
Yeah.
So if you're going to wear a lipstick, you then just take off the excess, you take off the residue, then you apply your lipstick. Or you just leave it on. And you leave it on, wear it like a lip balm. It's not unpleasant. It's not heavy.
No.
It's quite light.
It doesn't feel heavy. It definitely doesn't sting. I don't feel any tingling, any stingy sensation whatsoever.
I mean, if Grant was watching now, he'd be saying, get those bad boys home.
Oh, kissable lips. Should we have a little look? It's probably been 2 minutes now, so let's have a little look at how they look before and after.
So you can see instantly the difference in colour. You can see the lines have diminished. You can see a sharper lip line definition.
And we've got a picture. Look at this.
So they've got bigger, right? Can you see the difference in colour?
Actually, and look at the definition on my lower lip.
Exactly. So see in the before, on the right and left-hand side of your bottom lip, you've got that area which isn't lip, it isn't skin.
Yeah.
So we've already started to narrow that gap down. In an hour, that would become a little bit more streaky. Within 2 days, that will be all lip. All it is lip structure that is not getting blood like it used to do. So you've got a better lip line. You had a great lip line. I mean, you've got fantastic lips anyway, but Grant's a very lucky man. But better lip line definition. I can't wait for you to meet
him and tell him that.
Lines have come down, and that's just 2 minutes. And look at the increase in colour.
Oh, I'm so... well.
So you're one of about 8 to 9%. You've gone pinker. So 90% plus of people go red.
My lips feel lovely. They feel really lovely. They feel moisturised and hydrated. Yeah.
So it's deeply hydrating.
And
those results are still there 4 days' time.
That's incredible.
Off one application.
087001 is your item number. It's just £19.99 to get hold of your lip plumping treatment. And if you're thinking, well, I've just come here for the very first time, just like you, Kerry, how do I order? Have a little look at this.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. ShopOnTV broadcasts across the nation every day from midnight to 3 a.m. on ITV1 and STV and midnight to 6 p.m. on Freeview Channel 89. Away from your television, we've got you covered. The live broadcasts are also streamed on our website at shopontv.co.uk and on our YouTube channel at ShopOnTV Live, where you can catch up on anything you've missed. So, why not make it your daily ritual to tune in and check out the latest and greatest on offer? Outstanding quality, incredible value and superb savings with ShopOnTV. After you've ordered from ShopOnTV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from ShopOnTV.
And that is how you order on ShopOnTV. But actually, you guys already know that because you are jumping ahead of us and ordering on shopontv.co.uk. But also don't forget, if you would rather speak to someone, you can call us 0333 241 241. Whilst I have you, I'm just going to quickly mention the hand serum because it is one of your absolute firm favourites and you have been going crazy for it. And actually today, we have mentioned it earlier and it has flown, Richard. So tell us a little bit more about that hand serum very, very quickly.
So the hand serum is our second highest award-winning product, believe it or not. So you only use it once a day. So, you know, most women I know, before they have this product, carry 3 or 4 different flavours of hand serum. And they just reapply and reapply and you feel that gooey tackiness. Our product totally absorbs deep inside. So you apply it once a day, that's it. 24 hours later, no matter what you do with your hands, the effect still lasts. So what are we doing? We're deeply hydrating. How long do you want that hydration to last? 24 hours? That's what we do. So we measured it way more than enough.
Perfect.
So you just, usually you put it onto the back of the hand or the front of the hand and just put it in, rub it through your fingers as well, try and get it all over. Within 2 minutes, it totally absorbs. There is nothing, no residue.
Put too much on, as you say, you can feel it actually.
Within 2 minutes it's totally gone. Then what are we going to do? We're going to hydrate. Brilliant, for 24 hours, yes. We're going to brighten.
Spread that.
We're going to take down any wrinkles there. We physically de-age the hands. Hands always give you away. So whenever I'm asked a client's age or to guess, it's eyes, forehead, neck. Then, if I need confirmation, I go to the hands. The hands will always be the oldest. Always the oldest. So if there's any confusion, like some people say they haven't had any work done, but clearly they have, and you go, yeah, whatever. You just go to the hands straight away and
He wasn't
bang.
looking at me like that for that reason.
So I did this originally for aircrew. So aircrew were using high altitude.
It's dehydrating, isn't it, being up?
Yeah, so if you wear a moisturiser in an air-conditioned environment, it actually dehydrates your skin. So wearing a moisturiser on board an aircraft is worse than not using anything at all.
Oh my word.
So what we do is hydrate. So being up in the sky that high, you have dehydration. Yes, you have increased sun exposure because even though you're inside an aircraft, you're still getting exposed to the sun. This is just showing you a 10-minute result.
Yeah, that's incredible.
So you're seeing the brightening of skin, you're seeing the firming of skin. I want to draw your attention a little bit to the knuckles. So on the left-hand side, those knuckles are, let's call them working knuckles.
Working hands, aren't they?
On the right-hand side, they're a lot smoother. So with those tougher knuckles, you bend them over, give them a little bit of extra love, a little tiny little bit, and just give them a little rub, and they come down the bumpiness of that knuckle area where it's so dehydrated becomes a lot softer and smoother. And nobody I know of, sorry, this is bad English, I don't know anyone that doesn't want softer, smoother hands.
No.
You know, even us roughy, tufty gentleman chaps
Definitely.
still want smoother hands.
Well, I don't think, okay, same bad English, but there's no one we would know that would not want to hide their age, potentially, by disguising your hands, because as you say, they're a natural giveaway.
It's the first, I mean, I can't say this as a definitive fact, but to the best of my knowledge, it's the first de-aging hand cream that's ever been invented.
I mean, that's incredible. That isn't a claim we make through laboratory tested, independent testing.
Best
That's
of
just,
my
this
knowledge.
is just what we think, our opinion.
So we're firming the skin, we're brightening the skin, we're plumping the skin, we're deeply hydrating the skin. And again, you've got that cumulative build. And it's one of the reasons it's the second highest award-winning product
Oh my word.
that we've got. The PM and the night cream is the highest award-winning. The hand, believe it or not, second highest award winning. And also the hand
That's
has won
incredible.
the Real Beauty Awards. That is voted for not by editors or influenced by advertising spend, it's by actual people. So actual consumers vote for it.
Yeah.
So they're given to a consumer panel and they vote for it. And we had double and triple winners on the Real Beauty Awards.
Well, as you can see on the screen right now, it's £18.99 for, as you heard right there from Richard, an award-winning hand cream. This is an award-winning hand cream and it gives you incredible results. To tell you, my hands feel amazing. They absolutely do feel amazing. And if you want your hands to feel amazing, you just need that order number just there, 074734. It's 074734. Check out your baskets though. Please make sure you do, because we do not want you to miss out on those items that are now sitting in your basket. Even if you have them in your basket, it is definitely not yours just yet. You have to confirm them and make sure you check those out to make sure that nobody can come and pinch out your basket, because we wouldn't want that. 0333 241 241 if you'd like to speak to someone, or jump on the website ShopOnTV.co.uk. Remember, you still can come and speak to Richard and I, studio at ShopOnTV.co.uk. Come and say hello, come and ask a question. And while we're here, we're just going to quickly mention the lash and brow, because this is now diminishing rapidly. 2/3 of the stock has now sold out and gone. It's 032337. It's £23.99. In fairness, as you can see there, it does exactly what it says. It's the Lash and Brow Volumizer. And a little goes a really long way. I think when I saw Richard speaking about it before, you will never do, and I think this is one of his famous quotes, you will never ever follow exactly what he says that to do with this. You will always over apply, and you do not need to. You do not need to. You need such a little bit and it will strengthen, and well, it will just, the results are absolutely incredible, aren't they? And it's in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. No, that's 4 minutes. 2
thicker
minutes.
lashes, 2 minutes. And they're not fibres, not mascara. 20% thicker in 2 minutes, 40% thicker, 20% longer in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Incredible.
And then plus your mascara.
Yep. I just think this is absolutely incredible. It's 032337, £23.99. Have a little look at this before and after right here. Richard, tell me a little bit about what you're looking at here.
Yeah, so I can't remember whether this is a week or 2 weeks. I should have a label on it. So it's probably the 2 week result. So you can see on the right hand side there are longer hairs and thicker hairs, and there seems to be more hairs on there. Underneath it's just a different type of photography where we're looking down and we're really highlighting them in using colour. What you can see is day 1 on the left, day 28 on the right.
Okay, so that's
so you can see more lashes, you can see thicker lashes, and you can see longer lashes, and that's what happens over a 28-day period.
That is incredible. 032337. Remember, we said over 2/3 of the stock has sold out and gone here. It's just £23.99, and if this sells out, we are thinking it's post-August. Before we can get it back in stock, so make sure you check your baskets out if you have this in stock. What am I seeing here, Richard?
It's an interesting one. This is a visual inspection, but it's under an electron microscope. So it's a hair shaft before and after application.
Oh wow!
So on the left-hand side, see the duller colour?
Yeah.
That is less nourished. What I mean by that is that your hair shaft is made up like fish scales. They're called cuticles. And when the cuticles are closed and they're all smooth, you have more nourished lash, you have a stronger lash. So on your hair, for instance, on the hair on your head, you know, frizzy hair is damaged hair.
Yeah.
Its cuticles have come
Because you
off.
can see on the outside of that hair on the left, can't you?
Yeah, so on the right, it's whiter, it's smoother, and you can also see it's a lot thicker. So when we actually measure, we're measuring under an electron microscope with digital measuring devices. So we know it in how many nanometers we've got bigger. So we're showing you it's bigger, we're showing you it's smoother, and we're showing you that it's more nourished.
That is absolutely incredible, honestly. And these results you are seeing, accumulatively, yes, but the initial results you can see in 2 minutes, which is just absolutely incredible. 032 337 £23.99. I've just been told that this may be the last time. This could be the last time you will see this. Please don't miss out. Just make sure, mentioned earlier that you have a 3-year shelf life on these. So stock up for Christmas, stock up for every single person in your family.
The earliest it'll be back is July. That's the earliest.
The very earliest July.
And
could be
it's
post
very doubtful. It's more likely August.
Well, if you would like to get yours, make sure you check your baskets out, because we definitely don't want you to miss out on that. What we'd love you to do now is going to go right back to the beginning of the story, Richard. For those who maybe have just come in from work, you never know, you may have just come in and you've just seen us. If you have, a very, very warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining on STV, ITV and UTV, we've said. Thank you, Joseph, for pointing that out. But if you have bought any other items, please make sure that if you have spent over £30, you do take advantage of PayPal Pay in 3. That's not easy to say, PayPal Pay in 3. But if you, PayPal Pay in 3. If you spend over £30, you can split anything divided by 3, and it's an interest-free. Interest-free.
Wow.
And up to a limit of £2,000. So you can put everything in your basket, and it will only be that one postage and packaging price as well of £4.95. And we've got a question, Richard.
Amazing.
Yes.
I love questions.
Me too. Oh, we're going to wait for it though. But if you, in the meantime, whilst we're waiting for the question, just email studio@shopontv.co.uk. The email is from Jay.
Hello, Jay.
She's been watching tonight. Thank you, Jay. It's so lovely to have your company. Okay. My skin has been awful since lockdown with wearing face coverings. That did affect a lot of people, actually.
It's called maskne.
It's a name for it. We'll come back to you. So yeah, so it's been awful since lockdown, and then menopause. Could these products help make her feel better about how she looks?
So it's probably, I'm guessing you, Jay, are getting sort of breakouts and rashes and redness around the mask area. This will be and can be exacerbated through menopause, because menopause, as you know, releases all sorts of different hormones.
Yeah.
And we've actually done a lot of work about the menopause, actually. So what would you do? Now, number one, the first thing you've got to do is use a good cleanser. By a good cleanser, it isn't soap. Soap, I can't say soap is bad. I mustn't say soap is bad. But when you use the wrong type of cleanser, you actually what's called destroy your biome. It takes all the good oils and all the bad oils away. It takes them all away, and then your skin takes about 8 hours to repair the biome, because the biome is the most important thing. It's your outer barrier. So use an appropriate cleanser. Preferably a balm cleanser, preferably a very good balm cleanser. Just the use of the balm cleanser, no matter what you use after, no matter what product you use after, it will perform better if you use a good cleanser. Cleansing is probably one of the biggest, most beneficial things you can do. Use the right cleanser. Secondly, the PM. The PM, all of our products, what we call rebalance. So they're all sebum regulating, for instance. So if you overproduce sebum, it'll turn it down. If you underproduce sebum, it will turn it back up. Everything we do in all of our products rebalances your skin. So we work with the skin's metabolism. Cleanser and PM, the two most important things that will sort that out. Guaranteed, 100%.
I'm really excited to actually try both of these. Really am. And if you haven't already tried this duo, you really need to, because they are our hero products, aren't they? This is for a start, the PM is exactly where the range started. Is that right, Richard?
Yeah, yes, that's where the range started. I wanted to create a product. I become jaded making products or developing products that didn't really do anything.
How many products?
2,000-ish, something like that.
2,000 products in the beauty industry.
And most products don't promise you much. They rely on what's called copy claims. I'm not going to bore you with what they are, but a copy claim is something that sounds good, but when you think about it, is meaningless.
Like the word appearance of.
Reduce the appearance
Long
of.
lasting.
Long lasting.
Yeah.
What do these things mean? So I wanted to create one product that would do everything your skin required. I thought it was impossible, but I like a challenge. And so I created this product. It took about just over 2 years, 18 months of abject failure, and then I started thinking differently about why does the skin age. And so with that product, you cleanse, you apply, face, eyes, neck, sleep, that's it. There is nothing you can measure or comment about your skin. It does not improve.
And who does this work on?
It works on 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds. It works on male or female. It works on oily, T-zone, dry, combination. It works on Asian, Caucasian, Afro-Caribbean, Hispanic. So it's been proven to work on everyone.
And when we say proven, we have these results. They have been independently tested. But you can see some of these results that you've got. You've got elasticity here working.
So elasticity is firmness of skin. If you pinch your skin, how fast does it recover? So I'm not saying you should go around pinching babies. But
I mean, you
on
may
a
get in
younger
trouble.
skin, you can't even pinch the skin.
Look at these
As
results.
we get older, you can pinch the skin and it's slower to recover. So elasticity, 1 hour on average, 99%
Oh, my
improvement
word.
in 1 hour. Then we're showing you the cumulative build. So 4 weeks, 131 is the average. 6 weeks, 148. We show you our lowest results and our highest
Which I love,
results.
Richard, as well.
We're totally transparent. We show you our lowest results because they're very good.
And these lowest results, you said as well, aren't they pretty much on the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds? That's where you're getting these lowest results.
Roughly speaking, you've got 20 to 30, 30 as lowest, 30 to 40 as average, and sort of 50 to 70 in the highest bracket. If you're over 40, you're likely to be between average and highest. If you're in your 20s, you'll be between lowest and average. So we show you because we want to be transparent. One, also we're showing you because we're demonstrating we had 100% success rate.
Yeah, amazing.
Every single person at every time frame is measuring improvement.
100% success rate, and this is in elasticity. What about in hydration?
Hydration, we don't want to say long lasting. We wanted to measure what was hydration levels even 12 hours after the first and initial application. So on average, 117% more hydrated 12 hours later. So
Incredible.
you put the product on at 9, well, I don't know anyone that does this except my son maybe. So you put the product on at 9 o'clock at night, you
And
wake up
asleep.
at 9 o'clock in the morning, and when you wake up, you're 117% more hydrated
That is
than
incredible.
before you went to
Those
bed.
figures are incredible.
And hydration is much more important than moisturization. Hydration is deep within your skin. Hydration is drinking
Yeah, because
water.
I think people probably confuse the two. They're not the same, are they? Hydration and moisture.
Moisturization is only ever temporary. It's
Yeah.
only ever in the upper mantle. It's only ever a couple of hours. That's it. So when you say long lasting, it's long lasting compared to a couple of hours. When you deeply hydrate, that's water deep within your skin. You're automatically moisturized, but that water actually plays a vital role in lots of ways. One of the things that you visibly see is brighter skin. So we brighten the skin through energizing the skin's luminosity, but we also brighten the skin by hydrating the skin.
Yeah.
So a lot of people think they've got dry skin, I need moisturization. No, dry skin is a lack of oil.
Oh, my word.
Sallow, dull skin is a lack of hydration.
I just think I absolutely love the whole story behind the AM and PM range. It's absolutely incredible. And if you look at the price point here as well, which I think is amazing.
I don't want to look at the price.
Oh yeah, don't. You can't change it now.
I said it for £91.
Can't change it now. 045001. Oh, okay. So you can. We're not going to tell Richard, but actually, 2 people at the moment have just the night cream in your baskets. Please, please don't check that out, please. It's £49.50 on its own, just for the night cream, £49.50. But, and then someone else has the day cream just on their own, but actually it's £45.99 for both. So you are saving so much here, £45 to get both. So please don't buy them independently. It is not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. And definitely not the night cream, because it's actually less. It's absolutely less to get both than it is just the night cream on its own. 045001, and it is, well, I'm very excited to try all of these things, to be honest. It's £45.99. Now, someone who did try this AM and PM range and actually got in touch with us on the show, studio@shopontv.co. She got in touch with us and she tried your product. In fact, she actually got in touch with you first, and she told you that she was suffering with some problem skin.
Yeah, psoriasis, and she was on medication. So we arranged for her to speak with one of our leading estheticians, so that we could communicate about exactly what medication, what skin condition.
Yeah, the lovely
and
Anne-Marie.
then we can advise.
If you have been watching earlier in the show, we are talking about the lovely Laura. Honestly, she has been watching today, and she sent us an email earlier, which I have to say blew both myself and Richard away, because Richard was really humbled by the fact that she emailed back in, weren't you, Richard? And that she'd said that her psoriasis is actually clearing up, it's helping, and she's just in love with the product. She's in love with these products because they are helping her. So as Richard claimed earlier, there isn't a problem on the skin that you could name, or an area that you would want to target, that these products cannot help you with. And so Laura was saying that she has the psoriasis and that she loves it and it was helping. She's gone one step further, Richard. She's actually emailed us in tonight. A really brave, thank you so much, Laura. She's actually emailed us in a picture of her. Yeah, she's had an email. So we cannot say that this is going to be the same for everyone. Individual results are going to vary because everyone's skin is different. Everyone's skin is different. However, Richard has independently tested these products, and they have proven to see the results that you have seen. The hydration, the luminosity, the elasticity. These are results that have been independently proven. And Richard is going to help you. He's going to give you advice. If you come in and you speak to him, or if you email him either through us or through his own website, he will help you. His lovely staff will help you. They are so fabulous. This is an award-winning, a multi-award-winning skincare range. It's my instant effects. And this is the results that you can have. This is after a period of 2 weeks. Oh, lovely Laura. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh
wow.
My goodness.
I mean, you know, close to tears really, and thank you for sharing, Laura. I mean, that is just incredible. And one thing we say about the products is very often it's about how they're going to make you feel, how about yourself, and how they increase confidence. And it's not a much maligned thing, but you know, when you talk about confidence and mental health and things like that, and I'm not saying use a product and be happy, but in a funny way, when you, I call it the Fonzie moment. You're probably too young to know the Fonzie.
No, I'm not that young. No.
Do you remember
Sadly,
the Fonzie?
yes, I do. Yeah, happy days.
You know, he would just stand in front of the mirror in the morning and go, hey, I don't need to do anything. When you feel
We're all singing
good,
it. You know we are.
you know, it's just things become better.
Yeah.
You know, your journey to work becomes quicker. The person that annoys you every morning is less annoying. Problems seem smaller. And it does have a huge effect. And
Confidence,
looking at
as
that
you said,
photo there from Laura.
And I'm going to bring you the
mean,
picture.
that
I'm going to
is
bring the picture back because
incredible.
I wish we'd had a bit of a split screen going on there. Not only with you seeing the result, but you actually seeing Richard's face see the result, and mine apparently, because actually this was tonight. She has had the confidence to send this
Laura,
in
it's
to us
amazing.
tonight, and
Thank you.
it is the courage, the confidence, the bravery. She's been able to send this in to us, and Laura, we just want to say Thank you so much. We're blown away that you have shared that with us. Thank you for being so brave. Thank you for being so honest, and thank you for allowing us to share your story and your results with everyone that's watching. We're so pleased that you are seeing these fantastic results, and we're just so grateful. So thank you so much. We're really touched, aren't we?
Hugely, because that took a lot of
Courage, bravery.
courage and bravery to
And
share.
you've obviously
and,
restored her confidence to do so.
which is amazing. And we're gonna send you something, Laura, because not products. We're gonna send you some little gift to say thank you for sharing that.
I think she probably wants the products, to be honest.
Or
I know
you can
I
have
do.
the products. I was thinking more like a
No, I
like
know.
a Fortnum and Mason voucher or something.
Or
I don't know.
others may vary.
Or
Yeah,
other,
other vouchers
brands
available.
are available. Absolutely. Or you can have some products, or you can have another session with Anna Marie.
Oh, well, that's so lovely. And I just honestly think that's just so brave of you. And thank you so much, honestly. I really, really appreciate you doing that. And that's obviously an individual result that we have seen. We have seen during the journey with My Instant Effects Skincare. That is a journey that has been with My Instant Effects and ShopOnTV and our lovely, lovely Laura, our lovely customers. And you could also get those same effects. You could get those same results. Think about what problem areas you have. What do you look at in the morning? Where do you look in the mirror and you think, oh, I wish I didn't have the dark circles. I wish I didn't have the age spots. I wish my skin didn't look so dull and tired. I wish I didn't look so tired. I wish I didn't see the crow's feet. I wish I didn't feel the rough areas on my skin. What is it? Because we do, it's a little bit personal. I feel like I'm about to tear up. But I do think that we all have those areas, don't we? I think we are incredibly hard on ourselves. We are really hard on ourselves as people. And I just think we all have areas that we would really like to target, and we deserve it. We deserve to be able to treat ourselves and to treat all of those areas that we really would struggle with on a day-to-day basis, and we should invest in our skin. We absolutely should. And this would be the perfect way to start your relationship with My Instant Effects Skincare. 045001. Oh, we've had another email from Laura. Oh, she said, thank you so much. And to give me a big hug, thank you, Laura. And I'm sending all my love back to you. And we are honestly, Richard, myself, Leslie, Kieran, Fee, all the team here are sending you such love and such gratitude for sharing something so personal that has the potential to help someone else. And how lovely and brave of you to have done that. And let's hope that someone else out there is thinking, this actually could work for me, because I think it could. So make sure you check your baskets out. You are going to absolutely love this range. We are absolutely, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but we are running out of time. Please check out your baskets. If you're on STV, if you're on ITV, if you're on UTV, please check your baskets out. Jump on the website, jump ahead of us. Make sure you put everything in the basket. If it goes over £30, remember you can split it, PayPal, pay in 3. Everything gets divided interest-free into 3 lovely payments for you, and then just that one postage price of £4.95. We're just going to quickly go back. Oh, sorry.
And don't forget that we're going to take a before and after review. We're going to do a 2-week thing, and you're going to be stunned.
And we're going to do the eyes. My problem area.
Everything.
I can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. We're just going to quickly mention the Deep Line Elixir, which was, well, we haven't really had a great deal of time to talk about this. Tell me a little bit about this. Half the stock has gone.
Well, it just goes on its own, to be honest, because normally it sells out. So it's very simple. We call it an instant confidence booster. So you pick any line on your face. It's targeted. So when you use the product, it's a bit like the lip. You twist the bottom. When you first get it on, no. When you first get it home, take a picture on your phone, twist the bottom. It might take 10 clicks. It's not empty. It's airless. It needs to go up this brush. When it gets to the top of the brush...
So again, shelf life, same again.
3 years. and it's never open, it's all airless. You put some product on your brush, it's quite a mobile liquid, so it's quite a thin liquid, it needs to get to the bottom of the wrinkle. I know there's wrinkles up here somewhere. So you like, in a mirror, you would target it, you would run it along a wrinkle line. Then you take your finger and quite firmly just go 2 or 3 with and then 2 or 3 against. And that's it.
Oh my word.
And then you wait 10 minutes and on average 79% reduced. So if these are quite deep, so I'm still going to have a wrinkle at the end of it, but it's going to be 79% less deep,
That is incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing
79%
that.
less width.
And we've only done half the forehead, so we can definitely see the difference. Like these before and afters. Let's have a little look. I'm going to have to even you up before you go out after this.
Oh no, I'm used to being lopsided and weird. So this is CC, she's 57. Asian skin ages very well. On the before picture you can see some lines, and you can see their lines because they're darker, light doesn't get to the bottom. This is just 10 minutes and they're pretty much eradicated. That's about a 98% reduction in wrinkle there. And we got some others to show you. We can come on to them. So again, this lady is 50, I don't know why they're all 57, but they were. So you have to, because of the blemishes on the skin and the freckles, you have to look a little closer. But if you look on the before,
I mean, they're all
you can
beautiful
see
57-year-olds,
those lines in there. On the after, you can just see some little white lines. They're the base at the bottom of the wrinkle. It's a bit like a brown paper bag when you crinkle it up. So the bottom of the wrinkle is like all crinkly. So as you pull that out, it just shows you as a little white line. So they're about 90% pulled out. That's just 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And then have a look at some of these results that we saw from that independent testing.
So again, we show you all of our results. So our highest results are eradication, 100%.
And this is your wrinkle depth reduction, 100%.
That's the highest we scored.
In 10 minutes?
In just 10 minutes. You can see after 1 hour it goes up to 83. On 8 hours, it's still there at 58%.
And this is still only one application. There has not been
no, it's one application. So people tend to use it for, I've got an important meeting, it's date night, I'm going out with friends, it's a school reunion.
Fine thing.
You know, his and hers. There's a single place in the world that this sells more than anywhere else, any country.
Oh yeah.
It's a single state, like a county, but it's a state in the US. And that state buys more than any other country in the world. Do you know which state?
I have absolutely no idea.
LA.
Oh, of course. I should have guessed that.
You know, so people tend to use it as an instant confidence booster. I want it for this occasion, they use it.
Well, actually, maybe I couldn't have guessed that, because who doesn't want an instant confidence booster? And if you could get that for £19.99, 040331, I just want to take the opportunity to remind you of absolutely everything that we've had on this amazing show. And also thank you to everyone who emailed in on tonight's show.
Especially Laura.
And especially my lovely Laura. We're so pleased. So have a look at everything we've had on tonight's show. Please do, honestly, check out your baskets. We really do not want you to miss out. There's some amazing products here that are now really getting to the point where they're damagingly low in stock. And we don't want you to miss out, especially because we don't know when we're going to be able to get them back. You know, we've had some fantastic products on that have just come back in stock today, and that's fantastic. And so if you've been waiting for something that has been, you really wanted to look for a result, and you've been looking at your face, and you put off investing in yourself. You put it off and put it off and put it off, don't you? Because there's always something else that comes up that's more important than you. There's always something else that's more important. But now is the time. Now is the time to really treat yourself, to really target those areas. Make sure that you definitely check your baskets out and invest in you. With my instant effects, I don't think you'll be sorry. Make sure you check your baskets out. It's been an absolute pleasure to have your company. I want to say a massive thank you to you, Richard.
And thank you to you. Well done on
I'll
your
look forward to
debut.
seeing you very soon. Don't switch off. Make sure you just switch over to Channel 89 on Freeview. See you soon.